Today is the day. Today is the Parks panel. In case you weren't watching yesterday, I did live stream yesterday. Um, did live stream yesterday, but it was kind of unannounced. So I don't know if everybody saw that or not. This is the big one though. This is the reason why D23 is so big, honestly. This is going to be a huge night. Tonight's going to be a huge night for multiple reasons. First off, of course, no, well, not of course, but you know, um, sorry, hold on real quick. Okay, anyway, so yeah, tonight is the Parks panel. This is the reason why so many of us get excited for D23, at least for me. And if the stuff that I'm hearing that's going on behind closed doors at Imagineering is announced tonight, then it's going to be a massive night. One specific thing that I was talking about a lot last night is the Figment thing. I've been hearing a lot. Obviously, there's been rumors for years that Figment is going to get a new ride, and obviously that has not happened. What makes this one different is the fact that, from what I'm hearing, there's a Figment ride happening. I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to be leaking stuff or anything like that if that indeed is true. But I would be usually Figment is in my like wild card, I would say, of predictions. This time it is like a given that Figment's going to get a new ride. Just it's a question of, does it get announced today? Because obviously I don't see a reason why they wouldn't announce it tonight. Again, it's just a matter of like when at this point, not if. So right now the stream has not started. There's a DJ on the stage right as of now. Fingers crossed for my favorite purple goober. Yeah. Yeah, here's the thing about Figment. There's not a lot of people watching, so I'll just say it at this point. They're working on something. They're working on something as we speak. Again, it's just a matter of, do they announce it now or not. So that's like the number one thing to be watching for tonight. Again, I said it yesterday. If that does get announced, I will do something, and what was agreed upon yesterday is I will get up and I will get out of my chair, I will turn around, and I will indeed throw it back if Figment does get announced. So hopefully that doesn't happen because I don't really want to do that. I also got a nice White Claw with me. I'm also doing a little bit of drinking tonight. Maybe I'll hit the Mr. Daniels. Maybe I'll call up my buddy Mr. Daniels if Figment gets announced. I'm just kidding. I'm not gonna do that. Get out of my chair. Okay. Okay. So. Okay. In the Honda Center, lights are starting to be turned off in the arena, and the panel is beginning right now. So any minute the Disney Plus stream should switch to the live feed of the Honda Center. And of course, Disney Plus being Disney Plus, this stream is lagging. God. multi-billion-dollar company try to get a live stream going. Here we go. All right. Let me turn up the audio.
Now, here's
There we
your
go.
host, Neil Patrick Harris.
By the way, if you're wondering, I can have audio. I will not be having video of the stream just because it's behind a paywall. I don't want to be leaking anything and get the stream taken down because Disney will do that.
Hello, D23.
If I do that. So I don't really want to do that. Hopefully it's at a good mix. Let me post that I am live and we'll do it.
In the building. We made it past Fantastic Tuesday.
Turn up the audio.
We survived multiple Lorcana drops. We F5'd our way through 100 virtual queues and scored the hottest ticket in town, Horizons, a carousel of progress. Welcome.
By the way, the carousel. So my predictions, just real quick, my predictions for tonight. Figment announced. We're definitely going to get Monsters Inc. opening date. 100% we're getting that. Probably something about Carousel of Progress because the literal name of the thing is Horizons, a Carousel of Progress. Definitely stuff about Cars. Probably a lot of stuff about DCA. My wild card of the night is that DCA gets a name changed. I don't think that's going to happen. I think that'll happen maybe in the next 10, 15 years. Tonight, not so much, but that's my wild card of the night. Not a lot of stuff about the overseas parks because we never get stuff about the overseas parks. And most definitely stuff about the cruise ships, probably the Believe, and also the next ship after the Believe. Because there are 2 cruise ships in the AdMat for this event, and that's probably what that means. So those are my official predictions.
Attending a D23, and it has just been phenomenal. I've wandered the convention hall. The panels are amazing. The cosplay, I'm absolutely loving it. And because I'm hosting, I've had the chance to learn firsthand about all of the exciting announcements that you are going to hear tonight. So, welcome. And I know that last Horizons host was Josh Damaro. Maybe you've heard of him. He's now in charge of the entire company. Whoa, wait a minute. Wait a minute. If my math is correct, I am 24 months away from being CEO. And 48 months away from owning the Lakers.
LeBron isn't on the Lakers anymore, so I can't say go Lakers.
But truly hosting tonight is an honor, as I am a full-fledged, rope-dropping, churro-eating, turkey leg avoiding, hatbox ghost popcorn bucket collecting, brave little Taylor gold card pack ripping.
Whoa, brave little Taylor reference by Mr. Patrick Harris? Hold on. I'm going to try to open this real quick. Hold on.
And how much do we love our Disney cast members? Right? Are there cast members here tonight? Nice. Nice. Ah, to be a cast member. To wake up and put on that name tag and go make magic every single day.
I'm on camera.
I love it. I bet everyone here has one special Disney role meant just for them.
Yes, sir. That's really good.
In this great, big, beautiful world or land, there's a job that's waiting for me, where the air is sweet and the sound pre-planned and admission is perpetually free. A role that lasts forever with no bad days whatsoever. Part of history.
Hold on real quick. I gotta put the
animatronic, where life is a ride, entertaining all day while air conditioned inside. Animatronic, where life is a breeze. I'd never feel my age because I'd have robotic.
It sounds like an Epcot song. This is pretty cool.
With guts made of gears. While it
Usually I
sings
complain
on
about the
music
like
plays
little
over my
skits and
ears.
songs that
I'd
they
like
do
to
in the
be a
panel,
Disney animatronic and live
which
my
I probably
life
will
on a
some more
ride.
tonight because I don't
Right?
really
Can you
I don't
imagine?
really like them.
It's perfect.
It's like it's already a
Animatronic.
3-hour
The routine.
thing. Can we
Each
just get
day
to the
is the
announcements?
same,
But
and
this is
every
pretty
night I
cool.
get cleaned, and since my job is iconic, and I'd never bore, just
We're
take it
already
from an
they
age
were
model
15
who's been
minutes
here
late
since
to this, so if we could just
1964.
get to the thing the announcements already, that would be really cool.
Take Nataro. I mean,
Please.
hi there. I mean, sorry, animatronic Abraham Lincoln. Wow, it's really you.
Oh, is that who I'm supposed to be?
Okay,
Yep.
this is what I'm talking about. This
So,
is what I'm
to be
talking about.
clear,
These
you made me
these
Abraham
skits. Can we
Lincoln
get to
in
the
a theater?
can we get to the
Awesome.
announcements already, please? Come
Yeah,
on.
but it's more of an arena. And Lincoln was Walt Disney's first ever human animatronic, so
Human animatronic.
Yeah.
Interesting phrasing. What makes something human? In fact, what makes anyone human? The soul
okay,
is a
thank you so much. It's an opening number, not a TED Talk. The door's that way. Thanks. Animatronic. You never get old. Rehearse when you're remote control. I'd like to be catatonic. I'd like to be catatonic and wired with glee. Glee?
Yo ho, an animatronic life for me.
Dude, that didn't scan it. Oh my God, Darren, Chris, and Skylar Aston.
There, Neil. No, we the pirates of the Caribbean.
Oh.
You should join our ride. You'll love it. It's a nice spot on the water, lots of stray cats, and it's dark 24 hours a day. And there be rum.
Rum.
By the way, in case anyone
Gold.
doesn't have like the
Women.
other stream pulled up, there's a
Gold.
skit happening right
Let's
now. A skit song
go.
happening. Song / skit happening.
Arr.
Maybe I could be a handsome
Sorry.
pirate just to
Excuse me.
reap a treasure.
Or a periscope skeleton before your earthly pleasure.
I'm trying to find a picture for this thumbnail. Haunted Mansion representation
On a
too?
table, it's time to go on. Here's some sick bars from somewhere beyond.
Okay.
Megan Hilty.
Okay.
I'm playing a close class
Never in my life
female bullet
would I ever
for
think that I would hear Madame
Oh, just
Leola
like
say
that
those
becomes
words,
something like
and I never want to hear them again. Here's some sick bars from me, from the from the beyond.
Call in the spirits wherever they're at. Goblins and ghouls, the souls who are trapped. I'm not actually animatronic, I'm projection mapped.
So are we.
I want to be in the meeting where they're like, "Hey guys, I got an idea to make this the longest panel possible
Yeah, seriously, Disney World.
Each-
That goes after Leota, not
each and every
before.
year."
Raleigh Trump would never. I can bet there was a haunted host.
Feel like Pepper's ghost.
Happy haunts materialize.
And begin to vocalize.
Screaming ghosts.
Allowed to socialize.
Hey, y'all! Jack McGrayer! Oh my goodness! Your caretaker costume is amazing! Costume? Oh, I haven't been to wardrobe yet. You haven't? What's with the hat and the scarf? Well, arenas get chilly, and the
We
hat
got-
just felt like jaunty
we got
fun.
Fix It
but
Felix
what
on
about
the stage.
lantern?
We got
Well,
Fix It
it's
Felix
dark
Jr. on the
backstage,
stage.
But you got a shovel, Jack. You have a lot of questions for someone who doesn't have a shovel. Okay.
Hurry back!
Good one.
No, hurry back to the opening number.
Right! Robots! I could dance on my servos and glide on my slide, or just chill in Everest because my mechanisms died. Oh,
Neil, question. And again, love all of this.
same.
But what am I supposed to be this time?
That's pretty clear. You're the Yeti.
Dude, could you imagine if they announced they're gonna fix the Yeti right now on the
My part in this
skit
show
song?
has been what the word you used, clear.
Yeah. Tig, you're the infamous Yeti from AK's Expedition Everest in the Himalayan kingdom of Anandapur. Does that help?
No, not at all.
I'm just
tell
checking
you
to see
what,
if the audio
I
is good.
just
on the
won't
stream.
move.
Perfect. It's great to be a Disney animatronic and live my life.
Just during the skit song, they're just like, hey, by the way, we're fixing this.
See how the facial expressions progress throughout the years. Here's Walt himself trailblazing. I give my life to be crafted by those boss Imagineers. Sacre bleu! This must be an A1000 series. It's animatronic Paige O'Hara. Wow, that's incredible.
No, I'm the real Paige
Am I the
O'Hara,
only one that
I
thinks this is
swear.
weird, or
There
am
may be
I?
something there that wasn't there before.
Am I on my? I'm on my own where this is like, why don't they do this stuff for?
It's uncanny. That's just what Paige would say.
I think it
That's
works better
because
with
it's
Neil
me.
Patrick Harris
Why
this
doesn't
year
anybody believe me?
than
Tell
it
the
does like
story.
random performer. Like other years, it's just been random performers come on the stage at random times in like the middle of the announcements, you know. So like it works better because it's Neil Patrick Harris this time. I think.
Animatronic roll call.
I don't know. I just to me it's like it's already 2.5 hours. Can we just get to the announcements already? You
And like
know.
Skippy, I'll be
But-
stationed in suspended animation. Don't care if I'm last gen or advanced like Kylo Ren.
I really don't care though.
Live like the Navi
Really don't
shaman
care that
unless
much.
D-mode is more common. Be a scientist who's foxy or a gangster full of moxie. I'll impress.
Dude, great movie ride reference. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, yeah, they did say Skippy. I just got it. Sorry, I just got a text on Discord. Yeah, they did say Skippy.
Forever's what it's worth to live each day the exact same way in the happiest place on earth. When you are animatronic, your life is defined. You'll need to feel the pain, knowing the day, no just the line. That's when you're
Also, I like how the producer of the channel is texting me and not watching the stream and typing in the chat, so I get more engagement. Thanks for that, Annie.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're experiencing a temporary delay. Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened.
Yo, Joe
Opening number
Joe
will
Rohde?
resume shortly.
We got a Joe Rohde reference or not reference appearance? Hell yeah. Check this. Yeah, that's so good.
Well, looks like the Robins are getting ready for D23. Thank you so much. One more time for the animatronic dance.
Oh, by the way,
Let's go.
if anybody didn't see it, we did get an announcement like a couple hours ago that Fortnite, that like Smuggler's Run is coming to Fortnite. There's going to be a special game mode, and then you can also link your Epic Games account and your Disney account and like get a special like scene in the ride. So, kind of interesting.
We do have fun. So not only do I get to be your host tonight, I have the honor of being one of the first people to officially introduce our next guest. And while he deserved his own opening number, very little rhymes with Maslam. So
A Dream
please
Finder
welcome
guy on
the
Twitter
chairman of Disney
tweeted
Experiences,
they didn't have the
Thomas
balls to approve a
Maslam.
Buzzy joke in this whole animatronic number. That would have been really funny if they would have. I would have stood up and clapped if that happened, dude.
Well, thank you, Neil, and hello, D23. What an incredible way to start the show. But first, I want to thank you for being here tonight and for all the love and passion you bring to our Disney experiences around the world. And I speak for everyone on my entire team when I say we want to make every moment you spend with us magic, because we put you, all of you, at the center of every decision we make and
Scooby's
everything
just
we
old
do.
enough.
And we're doing a lot. Think about it.
It
Since
would have
the
been
last
incredible
D23
to
2
get
years
a
ago,
Buzzy
we
joke.
launched 3 new cruise ships. We opened the beautiful new world of Frozen at Disney Adventure World in Paris. We celebrated the 70th anniversary of Disneyland and the 20th anniversary of Hong Kong Disneyland. Earlier this summer was the 10th anniversary of Shanghai Disney Resort, and next year we're hitting the 25th anniversary of Tokyo Disney Sea.
That's incredible that it's been that long.
And we're dancing and having fun with Bluey now right here at Disneyland. We're flying the Millennium Falcon with Mando and Grogu. We're rocking and rolling with the Muppets and so much more. But right now, I really want to thank all our 185,000 Disney cast members for bringing these experiences to life. Especially, if you don't mind, especially those here in California who have been such great hosts this weekend. Can we give our cast a round of applause?
Let's get a caster round of applause going.
Right now, we're working on more projects at the same time than at any point in our history. New attractions, new lands, new shows, new ships, an entirely new theme park resort in Abu Dhabi, and all created in ways only Disney can.
Are we going to get some stuff
And
about
that's
Abu
because of our
Dhabi? They really haven't
storytellers,
talked
the
about that
innovative
at
minds
all.
at Walt
That would be kind of
Disney
interesting if we get some
Imagineering. They have
insight
dreamed,
tonight about
they
that.
have designed, they have built Disney experiences across the globe. And everything we have to share with you tonight is a testament to their legacy. That's why I am so happy to welcome to the stage the President and Chief Creative Officer of Walt Disney Imagineering, Bruce Wan. Hello.
How about that opening number? Wow. Well, thank you, Thomas. You know, when Walt first dreamed of Disneyland, there was no blueprint for what he had in mind. So he turned to artists, designers, engineers, and storytellers, people who could imagine something that didn't exist yet, and then figure out how to build it. They became Imagineers. What began nearly 75 years ago with a small hand-picked team by Walt has grown into a creative community around the world. The disciplines have multiplied, the tools have changed, but the job really hasn't. Create places that make people feel something and remember it. And none of us does this alone. Every Imagineer inherits something from the people who came before us, an idea, a lesson, a standard, sometimes just a way of looking at a problem differently. And then it becomes our responsibility to carry that forward and hopefully leave something behind for the Imagineers who come next. Nearly 50 Imagineers have been named Disney Legends, and I'm incredibly honored that several of them are here with us tonight. These are the people whose work didn't just shape Imagineering, they shaped Disney. Please welcome Tony Baxter.
Yeah, Tony.
Lin Chow. Robert Coltrane.
Joe Rody as
Bob
well.
Gurr. Joe Rody.
Yeah.
And our most recent legend who will celebrate tomorrow, Kim Irvine. Thank you for what you created and what you taught us, and for giving the rest of us something to live up to. Thank you all. There's someone else here tonight who has spent much of her life preserving and telling the stories of the people who built these magical places. No one has captured the story of Imagineering with more insight, access, and care. Please welcome Leslie Iwerks.
Yeah, I was just about to say, is it going to be Leslie Iwerks? Little phantasmic there. I like it. Imagine a dragon announcement tonight. That's not going to happen.
Leslie, thanks for being here. And before we get into other subjects, I just want to say how sorry we are for the loss of your father.
Dude, you guys don't see it, but on the stream, if you're watching it to the right of Bruce Vaughn, that is absolutely Dreamfinder, by the way. That is like, there's no way that's not Dreamfinder. Like, blurred out picture.
As many of you probably know, my grandfather of Iwerks and my father, Don Iwerks, were both Disney legends. And I had the great fortune to grow up around so many of these amazing creative people. I am so thankful that my father's spirit lives on, not only in my work, but throughout Walt Disney Imagineering. And I've truly felt the support of this entire Disney community I call family. Thank you. I was really raised by Imagineers, and which is why I've dedicated much of my career to telling their stories, along with the magic makers across Disney. That's the idea at the heart of my latest film, Disney World Builders, premiering tomorrow. Along
Dude, she
with
puts
one
out
of
like
my
10
favorite
films a
projects,
year.
The
It's very
Imagineering
impressive.
Story.
Sorry, excuse me.
And I had so much fun working on that series, Bruce.
Yes, it was good.
And thank you for greenlighting it.
Oh, well. Thank you, but I've made tougher decisions than that one, I can tell you. That was a no-brainer.
Wasn't too hard. So a few years ago, when it was revealed that dozens of new projects were underway, you and I started talking about maybe there's some new chapters in this tale. And turns out there's quite a few. And so I'm thrilled to share with everyone here tonight that I am currently filming the second season of the Imagineering Story.
Nice. I'm excited for that. Imagineering Story is really, really good.
You know,
I can't wait to see that.
no one has ever told the Imagineering story with the depth and care that Leslie has. And this time, we've invited her in while the story is actually happening. She's been with our teams already.
Oh, that's cool
as
too.
These projects take shape.
I like
with
that.
access
I
to
like
the
that a
creative
lot.
process that we've simply never given anyone before. Which, now that I've said it out loud, may have been a terrible idea, but it'll be great.
That's because I know all the secrets now. And my goal is to bring you all in as if you're part of the journey with me, and I'm making great progress. Which is why I can announce that the initial episodes for the next installment of the
Tomorrow.
Imagineering Story will debut in early 2028.
Nice. I'm excited for that. I'm excited to see that.
Now, Leslie, you know you can't come to D23, announce a new season of the Imagineering Story, and not show us something, right? Fortunately, I think you have a reel.
Yes. You all ready? Let's roll it.
So I'll show this just because it's a... Or I can. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna have to keep moving my mouse just because Disney Plus isn't really gonna allow me to do this. But I can show this because it's just a reel that's gonna be posted later anyway, so... I'm gonna keep talking through this just because there's no audio. There's like a song obviously that you can hear, but I'm going to keep talking through this, so I quote unquote transform the content here so that I can like post this and it's okay. I'm just gonna comment on it. We got a cruise ship here. We got a little bit of animation magic there from the Dream, which is really cool. This is gonna be really good. I've been wanting them to do something like this for a very long time, so I'm very excited for that.
You know, Leslie, I've been living this story every day, and somehow you always manage to show me something about Imagineering that I had not seen before. That's what makes your work so special. And I can't wait to see what story you tell us this time. Thank you.
Well, I love working with you all, and now I'm excited to get back behind the camera.
Yes, okay. And to all of you out there, thank you for being here tonight, because ultimately, everything we imagine, everything we build, and every story we tell, we do it for you. Enjoy the show.
Enjoy the show.
House band on point as usual.
How about another round of applause for Bruce and all of our Disney legends? This is a time of tremendous momentum at Disney Experiences. So tonight, we're turning this entire arena into our very own carousel of progress. We are taking you through 4 chapters of Disney stories, showing you how we're bringing them to life all around the world. We're celebrating our legacy along with experiences filled with adventure, exploration, and possibility. We are imagining an even greater, an even bigger, an even more beautiful tomorrow. I say, let's start dreaming, shall we?
Let's do it. Let's do it, big man. Come on now. Give me something. Give me something.
Well, just like the Robins, the Disney fans are back. That's a sure sign of D23. And believe me, this weekend couldn't get any better. Yes, sir, we're getting all the updates. Shows, cruise liners, and the latest designs in rides and attractions. Personally, I love how they're always going back, freshening up classic experiences, making them feel like new again. That's progress for you.
So this is going to be Carousel of Progress stuff here, right?
Speaking of progress, the Imagineers are starting with one of my personal favorites, Walt Disney's Carousel of Progress at Walt Disney World. I'll stay here. They're updating the whole show.
Dude,
with
I don't
all new stories.
I don't
it's gonna
like
start in the 1960s.
I don't know how to
and take
feel
us up
about
to
this
present
because
day
it's like I'm
and
just
beyond.
so
Here
afraid
is a
of what they're
first
going to do
look
with it, you
at
know.
a new scene set in the 1980s.
This is the most appreciation
decade
John.
leader
Yeah, because
and
Disney has
deep in my
something to
heart.
promote with him now, you know.
So awesome. Oh, and check this out. I get to reveal some of the new stars of the show. You want to know who will be voicing Mother and Father?
Celebrity
Well, they will be portrayed
celebrity
by 2
voice.
incredibly talented actors, Disney legend Jamie Lee Curtis.
Yeah. Okay, see.
And award-winning Emmy actor Bryan Cranston.
Dude, we got Heisenberg. Dude, we got Walter White in Carousel of Progress. No way.
Perfect casting.
Dude, no
I
way.
can also share this with you. The new take on this classic attraction will debut late spring 2027.
Okay. It's not that much time.
Just around the corner.
It's not that
I
much
know the
time
Venetians
at
are
all.
psyched. Band, you good? Can I get you anything? No.
See, I just
Mickey
can't
bar,
get
Dole Whip?
excited for
Award
like
wiener?
celebrity casting in like
Well, that's
why?
actually, you know what?
Like I just don't I don't know. I just
Disneyland
can't
fans in the
get
house tonight?
excited for it until I see it. You know? I just can't. But it is
to
funny to
Disneyland
have
Anaheim.
Bryan Cranston's a great actor,
There are
obviously.
so many things
Jamie
I
Lee
love
Curtis,
about
not
a day
so
at
much.
Disneyland, and the
I'm good on
entertainment
Jamie
is
Lee
a huge part of it,
Jamie
right?
Lee
Especially
Curtis,
the
but
nighttime
Bryan Cranston,
spectaculars
absolutely, I'm
and
down.
the parades. I
Sorry,
have so
Jesus,
many great
I'm
memories
down with that.
under the stars with my kids, and I wish that I could go back in time and relive them over and over again.
This is
Treat
why I
them
don't
the same way.
drink on camera
Well,
usually.
we are about to get that chance because I am happy to announce that in February, the Remember Dreams Come True Nighttime Spectacular will return to Disneyland.
That's interesting. No more Disneyland Forever. That kind of makes me
Refreshed
sad. I like Disneyland
Just for
Forever.
you, that includes projections.
I
of the
love
Wonders of
Disneyland
America,
Forever,
over
actually.
It's a Small World and all the way down Main Street, USA. And that's not all. Also, in February, across the Esplanade at Disney California Adventure, they will begin showing an updated work on the OG World of Color.
Oh, yeah! Yes, sir. Okay, I didn't see this coming.
And then,
I was
calling
right,
all
though. Heavy on
dreamers,
Disneyland,
just in
though,
time for summer,
for a trip
Disneyland
tonight.
welcomes back the award-winning Magic Happens Parade.
Awesome. Awesome. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Nice. I, for one, cannot wait. Okay, let's turn our attention from the skies over Disneyland and go a bit further to outer space. Here to talk about Disneyland Paris and Tokyo Disneyland, please welcome our next guests, Imagineer Ali Rubenstein, along with former NASA engineer and YouTube sensation Mark Rober.
Why is Mark Rober here, dude?
Hey.
Why?
Hey, Mark. How are you two, man?
I'm very excited for World of Color, though.
It is so nice to have you both
That's going to
here.
be amazing.
Mark, you have a huge
It's going to be
following among
really,
Disney
really
fans,
amazing.
And I know you've been a fan yourself from way back, just like me.
Yeah, so I grew up like 10 minutes from here. I used to sneak up on my roof with binoculars to watch the Disneyland fireworks.
Nice.
And so last year I had a chance to actually meet the Imagineers. It was sort of like a dream come true. Because you have like, you know, with the Imagineers, this is the imagine part. In their brain,
Hater?
they think of
I'm not a
something
hater. I
that
just don't
doesn't
understand
exist.
why
And then
Mark
the
Rober is on
engineering
the
is
stage.
using that superpower to like will it into existence.
If you want me
So,
to complain, I can
nowhere is
bring
this
up
more
Carousel of
true
Progress
than
again.
with
I'm
a lot
not a
of the
hater.
tech and roller coasters that we sort of take for granted today. So, tubular steel track, computer programmed operations, the world's first fully enclosed roller coasters, like all those started in the
Is
brain
Mark
of the
Rober working
Imagineer.
on
That's
Space
amazing. Well,
Mountain
tonight we're
over
here to
in
talk about two
Tokyo?
iconic attractions in Paris and Tokyo that happen to share the same name, Space Mountain.
Yes.
Okay, so
Who
this is
here
something that I've
loves
been hearing
riding
about.
Space Mountain?
I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if we get an
Okay,
announcement
that's
on
great, 'cause
Disney
I
World Space
don't.
Mountain at some point soon.
Okay, that's not entirely true, but it's
Was that the
kind
House of
funny
the
that I'm
Future,
one
by
out
the
here
way?
Talking about this, about
On the
Space
graphic?
Mountain, because my first visit to Disneyland
I think that was.
50 years ago. I got all the way to the load platform of Space Mountain, completely freaked out, and made my father take me out the chicken exit.
Oh, nice. And she
Swear.
still hasn't been on Space Mountain.
Okay, I have ridden it. It just took about 25 years, and I had to become an Imagineer.
Nice. That's all it took. What do you think? Pretty good, right?
Well, yeah, of course, now it's one of my all-time favorite attractions. And one of the best parts of being an Imagineer is occasionally I get to ride with the lights on.
I've seen it with the lights on.
I
It's
believe
very cool
friends
with the
of
lights on.
Imagineers should receive the same privilege, maybe?
We'll see. We'll talk.
Nice.
All right, but back to the topic at hand. We have two space mountains that are about to re-energize our love for all things space. Let's start with Paris, where I can announce tonight that we're bringing the attraction back to its original look. With
I
an
like that.
updated
I like that we're getting
Hyperspace
things
Mountain
brought
will
back
close
very
in
early.
2027, making way for Space Mountain de la Terre à la Lune. For those of you who clearly, like me, do not speak French.
By the way,
that translates to from
if
the
anybody
Earth to
doesn't know, the
moon. That's
look of
also
the original
title
Space
of the
Mountain in
Jules
Paris
Verne
is
novel that
absolutely
served as our
incredible
inspiration
looking.
for this attraction. In addition to the name, we're going to bring back the original soundtrack.
Nice.
Yeah.
I like that. I like
And
that.
I can tell you,
That puts a
if
smile
you
on my
don't
face.
already know, it is absolutely the most beautiful music.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's
Mark, I have a
amazing
feeling
music.
talking about Space Mountain is right up your alley.
Yeah, I mean, Walt Disney, like it's no secret, he saw space as the next frontier, and you still see that today with like Disney
Get the
shows,
timekeeper
their
back too,
films,
if we're
theme
at it. Yeah,
parks.
yes, please.
And for
In the
decades, like
Stitch
long before I was
Alien Encounter
born,
Theater.
Disney attractions have invited us to imagine what it would feel like to get in a rocket ship and blast off
Right.
to space. And I feel like we've all
See,
had
this
that
is why I'm
moment, like,
asking why
lying
Mark Rober
on
is
our
on this.
backs, looking
Dude's
up at
bringing
the
up Walt
stars at
Disney.
night, and just being inspired
He's
with that
talking about Space Mountain.
curiosity, like the wonder and the adventure of space travel. And like with so much momentum right now with the Artemis mission, I love that Disney is like keeping that optimism, that momentum going, and like
Dude, what the
fulfilling,
fuck is
you
this
know,
guy
Walt
talking? What
Disney
is this guy
original
on about right
legacy and
now?
vision, like, still alive.
I'm right there with you, Mark. Chicken exits aside, it's now truly a dream of mine to go to space. I would literally go tomorrow if I could.
Yeah, something
I
tells me
wouldn't go to
Bruce
space.
won't approve of
No
that time
way.
off.
Probably not.
No.
But he will let me go to Tokyo, which I
Oh.
do often.
That's true.
And that works for me because Tokyo Disneyland is where our brand new attraction, Space Mountain Earthrise, will open. This is a bold new take on a classic attraction that will be an anchor of a reimagined Tomorrowland. What you're seeing now is some new drone footage captured very recently
Wow.
at the park. I can tell you the transformation will be absolutely breathtaking. When you get inside the attraction, you'll board a rocket ship that literally blasts into space. What you're seeing here, there it is.
Wow.
What you're
That's a
seeing
cool
here is
take
an
on the
early
time on the
animation of the
not
brand
the
new
time
launch
tunnel
sequence.
on the tunnel.
That is spectacular.
Trust me,
That
it is.
These
truly
two are gonna be really
spectacular.
cool.
You will not want to take.
They're gonna
the
be
chicken
really,
exit.
really, really cool.
Earthrise is a
They're gonna do a really
celebration
good job on
of what
these.
makes our planet so beautiful and special. It will give you a perspective you've never experienced before on any of our Space Mountain attractions.
So since we're talking about outer space, how about we switch gears to another type of spaceship, one we're all riding right now,
Mission to
Spaceship
Mars.
Earth.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Now this has to be
Okay.
one of the most iconic attractions Disney has ever built.
Yeah, it is a true.
This is another
marvel of
thing I've been hearing
engineering.
about that they're going to talk
It's a
about.
geodesic sphere. It's a perfectly
doesn't
round
surprise
structure
me at all.
supported in the air by 3 massive pillars. It stands 180 feet
They're gonna
tall,
take off the
with
pillars.
2.2 million cubic feet
They're gonna take
inside,
off the pillars.
all with no interior.
We're just going to let the ball roll. That's
and
going to be
inside
the
is one of the
ride.
most complicated ride systems Imagineering has ever created. It's a continuously moving train of vehicles that spirals.
First
up
off, that's
into
just
the
not true.
structure and then turns
Again,
around
why is Mark Rober
backwards,
on the stage?
comes
This
back
dude's
down to Earth.
spewing bullshit. It's
Spaceship
not.
Earth's story.
It's
has
it's
been
really
updated
not.
several
The only
times
thing that's
since
really
it
like
debuted
complex
in
about it is that when you go
1982,
backwards.
But it hasn't actually been touched in nearly 20 years.
Yeah.
The world's
You gonna
changed
touch
a
it
little bit
again?
since then. Yep.
Just a little bit.
Yeah.
yeah,
Because we
just
got
a little.
we
Tonight,
talked about it
though,
in
I
like
can share,
2019. Nothing
We're
happened
bringing
with it.
this iconic attraction back into the present day and beyond.
Hell yes, dude.
Today, Spaceship Earth focuses on the story of human communication. We're broadening that. Our new version of Spaceship Earth will be about human connection, which, as you all know better than anybody, is a theme that Epcot celebrates. We'll be bringing new magic to every scene, but Spaceship Earth will remain classically Epcot, a journey
Okay,
through
thank God.
time.
I was gonna say
Yep,
thank God.
Celebrating the progress.
Oh, it
made
is the House of the
possible
Future on them.
through human connection.
Okay. That's pretty cool. I like it. Spaceship Earth needs an upgrade, so hopefully they do a good job with it. Again, that's something that I'm like nervous about, you know? If they're going to be redoing the entire attraction.
For helping rekindle our dreams of traveling in spaceships.
But Spaceship Earth definitely needs an upgrade, so I mean, they know what to put, you know. They know what to put and what not to put, if that makes any sense. Same, but I'm nervous with it. The same that I'm nervous with Carousel of Progress, you know. But hey,
you know, we've been talking
no
a
story
lot
light
about
mention.
classic
That's true.
attractions and shows, and
That's true. I thought we were gonna get more about Spaceship Earth, to be
I have
honest.
one more piece of news
Are
that
we
I
gonna?
just can't keep to myself
Is
any
it?
longer.
Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. No, dude, no way. No way, no way, no way, no way, no way. No. Dude, no way.
I know that roar.
No fucking
That's
way, dude.
right.
No way.
We're bringing the Yeti back to life inside.
Dude, are you kidding me?
We're bringing the Yeti back to life inside Expedition Everest.
Dude,
at
no way.
Disney's Animal Kingdom.
No way.
Fantastic, fantastic news!
Now, I know some of you have come up with your own fun name. for
Dude,
the
this
current
is
state
stunning.
Of our attraction. What was it again?
Yeah. Disco,
Disco
Yeti.
Yeti.
Right. That's it. So, you know what? In honor of that name, I brought someone very, very special to say goodbye to Disco Yeti.
Joe Rody?
Oh, that explains our next musical guest.
And the mirror ball and hot pants in your dressing room.
No, that's just part of my rider.
Okay.
Please join us in welcoming the only legend big enough to help celebrate one of our biggest animatronics in style.
It's going to be a
The
disco.
Queen of
person. It's
Disco,
gonna-
Gloria Gaynor.
Gloria Gaynor!
Oh, Gloria Gaynor. Okay. First, I was afraid. I was petrified. How did I know? Okay, huge pause. We need to break this down. We need to break this down pretend this is like an English class and you just read a passage. We have to break this all down real quick. Okay. So first off, Spaceship Earth, they're basically we already know the Egypt scene from D23 2019, right? Where they announced they showed us the concept art and everything. So now they're saying that they're redoing like the whole attraction to make it like new. We'll see if that happens. First off, because you just heard it, guys. They didn't say anything else. No story, no anything. So that's interesting. Second, I heard something a few weeks ago, like last week, that this is where they're gonna fix the Yeti finally, and I'm like, no way. Like that, I'm a firm believer that the Yeti will never get fixed, just because it's going to. Like, first off, Animal Kingdom needs rides, right? So why would they close like one of the major e-tickets in the ride in the park for a very, very long time? So that is the most shocking news in the entire night. Like, is that actually? We'll see if that actually happens, because again, nothing. He didn't say anything about when that's gonna happen. He just said, we're going to fix it. Joe Rody has also said that, right? So, and now Gloria Gaynor is talking, or is singing. So maybe we get more if we don't get any information after Gloria Gaynor's song here, I hate to say it, but that's not going to happen. Like, why would you, why would you not say anything more? You know what I mean? It's kind of weird to me that you would come out, make this that's a major announcement. That's probably, if that actually happens, that's the most major announcement of the entire night. And you just come out and say that, hey, we're fixing the Yeti, and that's it? You walk off stage? We'll see if that happens. Because, just again, weird way of announcing it. I really hope that animatronic haunts my dreams in the best way. That's true. I know that to be fact. And you're probably also thinking, well, they announced it, that it's going to happen. Everything that they announce in these things don't always happen. Look at 2019 D23 for COVID. But this is not COVID. They have the funds. Do they have the time? In Animal Kingdom, they have all the time in the world after Tropical America's open. So, like, it can happen, right? We need him in A mode. That's stunning, though. The fact that they even said anything about but they have concept art too? I just realized it. They have concept art too? That's, I think that would, I just don't know why you wouldn't say more about it. That's what's tripping me up here. Surely they're anticipating Pablo Esperanza will be able to handle the capacity if they close Everest, but they probably don't even know themselves. That's true. I guarantee you this is one of those blue sky things. I guarantee you this is one of those blue sky things, you know? This is something that they're throwing out there, and they're like, hey, if we have the availability to do it, we'll do it, but if we don't, whatever. We've said this a million times. It's giving villain / Encanto Land behind front. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. And they're not gonna mention anything about it. This is definitely A-Mode Yeti is definitely something they're throwing out there that may be bullshit, but we'll see. Hopefully they do something with it, because I would be amazed.
We've come a long way over the years. Nowadays, the Disney parks are full of all sorts of action and adventure. Heroes and villains, avenging and daring do.
Oh, we're gonna get DCA stuff now?
Pilot fella, Peter Quill? He's about to fight the celestial Aesop. He's never gonna win. And campuses are springing up all over.
We're gonna get some
Nobody
Avengers
flies
campus stuff
through the
here?
air like
That would be
new fella,
awesome.
Peter Parker.
Again, I want to be 100% clear that I really hope that the Yeti gets fixed. I'm not complaining about it at all. I'm just saying I really want it to happen. And that's the most stunning news of the entire night. And also because they didn't say anything else. They just said, we're fixing the Yeti in Expedition in Animal Kingdom. That's it. That's shocking to me. Got me kicking my feet and shit, A-Mode Yeti.
Uncle Orville.
Me too.
No privacy at all around here. Hello, everybody. It's John Stamos, everybody.
John Stamos.
Look at you, John.
Neil Patrick Harris. You are killing it tonight, my friend.
Thank you so much. Actually,
Two Disney geeks right here.
This is perfect timing. Do you think you could cover for me for a segment? I just signed up for the Lorcana qualifier, and my first match is about to start.
You got it. You got it. Absolutely. Oh, say, Neil, are you, you know, there's a big auction tomorrow. Are you bidding on anything by chance?
No.
No. Okay, good.
I didn't even know there was an auction in Hulk H at 4:30. You gonna bid on
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Hey, could you give me one of those great play-ons, you know, like they do on the nighttime talk shows?
Say less. Phoenicians, hit it. 2, 5, 7.
Live from the Honda Center, it's Horizons. Tonight's guests, Brent Strong and Kevin Feige.
I'm gonna be really interested to see if they announce anything, like announce new stuff. You know what I mean? If they announce new, completely brand new stuff that besides Figment. If they announce brand new things that we've never heard about for Disney World. Because that's going to be telling with the Yeti thing. If they announce, like, if they announce the Figment thing and then they also announce that, like, oh, we're putting a, I don't know, I mean, and not like Villains Land or like Tropical America Monster. I'm talking like a brand new thing that we've never heard about before. Like, I don't know, an Incredibles ride somewhere. Because, like, they're not going to have, like, time to do that. You know what I mean? Like, that's going to be a multi-month, possibly multi-year refurbishment on that ride. They're going to have to close the ride, open up the mountain. It's just going to be a huge thing that will most likely happen after 2030. Like, it's not like next month they're just going to start with this Yeti thing. So this is definitely something that we're going to keep our eyes out, and it's definitely something that they're just throwing out there as of now. And we'll see if this indeed does come to fruition. It's very promising, though, that we have brand new concept art, though. Brand new concept art is a very, very telling thing. And this is also, I'm looking at the concept art right now. He looks a little white. I mean, who knows? They may be building a new, I don't think that this is going to happen, but maybe they build a new Yeti animatronic. I don't know. I don't think so, but I'm just spitballing. But yeah, we'll see with the Yeti thing. That is that's shocking to me. That's shocking to me.
Plus, we've been able to create some storytelling that you can only hear about and experience within the parks.
That's right. You know, what we always want to do is create experiences that invite all of you to find the hero within. And I have to say, at Imagineering, it sometimes feels a little bit like the Avengers. We have this amazing, diverse team of people who are each bringing different skills to the table and coming together to make the world a better place. And you know, you don't have to be super to be a hero.
You don't have to be. I love that.
Right?
Well, all right. Let's start with Hong Kong, where the new Avengers Pavilion will transform the skyline of Stark Expo in Tomorrowland. Brent, what can you tell us about that?
Well, first of all, it's more than just a new attraction. This is actually part of a massive expansion coming to the Stark
Yeah,
Expo
this was shown in the expo.
This expansion includes a brand new Quinjet landing platform, which will be a great place to encounter all your favorite Avengers. And it's going to be a whole new part of the expo for you to explore and discover.
That's cool. Kevin, what kind of stories can we expect?
You know, the new pavilion in Hong Kong is home to the Avengers.
Also,
Research
this is
Testing
very
Labs,
typical.
and it's full of really
that,
smart people working on new tech to help the
very
Avengers.
typical that
One of those really smart
we
people
get
is Peter
overseas
Parker.
stuff at the very beginning.
Now,
I'm also very surprised that they're
whenever you have
talking about
powerful new
Hong
tech that's
Kong
bound to
and,
draw the interest
Tokyo
of some
stuff
evil
because they
forces
have
too,
the
and
Singapore
that's where the
D23. I
adventure
would think that
really
they would
takes
save
off.
because
That's
like
right.
the crowd
This
pop for
experience
this
is
would be
unlike
much more
any
in
story
Singapore
we've
than
told
it is here.
before.
Like the
In
crowd's
fact, here
dead
we have a
silent.
rendering of inside of the pavilion. We are using more than 120 vertical feet of new storytelling technology to travel across realms.
By
We're
the
gonna
way,
go to
Annie, if you're
Asgard,
still
we're gonna go to
watching and you want to
Wakanda, we're
hop
gonna
on the
travel by
stream, we
sling
can hop
ring.
on
It's gonna be
Discord
incredible.
if you want.
That's incredible. Incredible. Let's talk about Asia, can we?
Yeah.
All right. There's another major project at Shanghai Disneyland. What do you have in store for that? They have a Spider-Man land and a coaster going on there.
Dude, like this would be huge. Why are they not saving
You were
this
just
for
there, right?
Singapore?
I was. I got
D23?
to
This is
tour it in
this would
July,
be like
and it's
an
the first land anywhere in the
earth-shattering,
world dedicated
crowd-popping moment.
exclusively to Spider-Man.
This is
And
weird.
it will
to
be the
me.
home. It'll be the home of the Shanghai division of the Worldwide Engineering Brigade, or WEB for short. which
I'm looking
sure
on
many of
Twitter
you,
right now to see
know.
if there's any
It's
stuff
an
about this
organization was
Yeti.
set up by Tony Stark to encourage young people to experience and experiment with new technology.
That's right. And you know, in the
Spaceship
spirit
Earth
of
thing is
Web,
really
we've
weird to
actually
me,
been
too.
collaborating with local artists from across China.
Read all about-
And we're going to bring to life more than 20 murals throughout the land. They're going to be celebrating science, of course, because it's Web.
Okay,
the
so
Avengers,
Disney Parks
and
just
Spider-Man.
tweeted, "We're
And if you
bringing
stop by our booth,
back
you
to
can
life
actually see a
inside
preview
Expedition
of one of
Everest.
their
We're bringing the Yeti
designs
back to
here
life
at
in
the
Expedition
Expo.
Everest."
And if you haven't
And there's
stopped
a
by yet,
video.
make sure you come by tomorrow. Now,
And that's it.
Of course, wherever we have Web,
So-
we also have spider bots. And the spider bots have been helpful in assembling
It's just
all of
weird
their
to me that they
experiments
like
in
announced
Shanghai,
this and
including
like
this incredible
it's just
roller
it's like an
coaster. In fact, we
afterthought. You know what I
recently
mean?
just put up the final
Like
piece
this
of
has been
track.
broken
It's
since
all
2006,
installed
and you just
now.
mention it
And, you know,
casually.
as you
know?
can tell from this brand new concept
don't
art
know.
that we've never shared anywhere before, you know, nothing could possibly go wrong, right? Whenever you have spider bots, things go perfectly fine.
Yes, spider bots. All right, so let's wrap up right here in California. You have an expansion of Avengers Campus right here at Disney's California Adventure.
Oh hell yeah,
Absolutely.
hell yeah!
How's that
I'm
going?
locked in now. Hell
it's
yeah!
going great. I'm sure you know by now the size of Avengers Campus is doubling with 2 new attractions.
Wow.
Whoa!
And actually, we're making great progress. In fact, the route between Avengers Campus and Cars Land will be opening very soon. Exactly.
Thank
No
God.
more dead ends. No
Thank
more
God.
dead ends. It's going to be wonderful.
And where's it going? Behind the what was there?
Well, if you've seen the Quinjet that's there today, we're going to be blowing the doors open on that Avengers compound and letting you step inside with 2 brand new attractions.
Dude,
That's
finally.
incredible. And what, there was a parking lot there? What was there?
Yes, yeah, it was the last parking lot remaining
We
backstage.
don't need any more parking lots. We need more things.
We got shuttles.
All right. Well,
Who's
that
going to miss that parking lot? Anybody going to miss that parking lot? No.
I think it was an executive
one.
parking lot.
Dude,
That
you
might
don't
be
want to be
something.
saying
Nobody
this
might miss
when there's when there's
All right, let's talk
DCA
about the
cast
new
members
attractions we-
in the dude. Like, tell me that you've never worked at a Disney park without telling me you've never worked at a
Is that
Disney
we get
park.
to use
There's
every
shuttles.
in the Imagineering book.
God damn, they're out of
Some
touch.
New ones along the way to create this
God.
attraction. Here we actually have some behind-the-scenes footage. These are Imagineers around the world creating these massive physical
So
sets
pause. So
that are
the
gonna
King
bring these
Thanos
worlds to
attraction
life.
isn't happening,
And these
right?
are actually gonna blend
That's what they
seamlessly
basically
with
just
huge
announced.
media scenes, and when
It's
it all
split
comes
into
together,
2
you're
attractions
gonna feel
now?
like you're hurtling through worlds alongside your favorite heroes.
Yeah, so the original
Can you
attraction's
give us
not
some
happening
insight
anymore.
on the stories that we'll experience there, Kevin?
I can.
They really don't know what they're doing with Avengers
So
Camp. They have no fucking clue. Like,
You know, so
it's
here you're
it's
actually
kind
gonna
of
be
weird.
welcomed
It's
as
kind of strange.
recruits to Avengers Infinity Defense. I mean, who hasn't wanted to go on a mission with the Avengers, right? So your journey is going to begin with a pre-mission briefing by none other than Ms. Marvel, played by the incredible Iman Vellani.
What?
Great.
Why Ms. Marvel?
And it's here where you are going to receive your mission, right? It's up to
Yeah, so the
you
King
to
Thanos
assemble the
Quinjet
Avengers
attraction
and
isn't
stop
happening.
King Thanos.
Never
And I'm
mind.
very happy to share.
Okay,
for the
never
first
mind,
time that
never
some
mind.
of our favorite on-screen heroes are reprising their roles for this attraction, including Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye,
Okay.
Anthony
That's
Mackie as
interesting.
Captain America.
Never mind what I just said, okay? Never mind. This is going to be greatly reduced to what they were planning though, originally when they first talked about this. Greatly reduced. Cuz it's also like they just said, it's going to be 2 attractions at that building now.
So,
Welcome to Avengers Campus. We built this place to recruit, inspire, and train the next generation. You're a big part of that mission.
Rolling. Here we go. It's showtime, Jarvis.
There you are. Let's go.
Bring the fight to Thanos.
They are not ready for Thanos.
Thanos isn't ready for them.
Open a portal to Cap. What took you so long?
Oh, this guy.
Everybody good? Shuri, get him out. No teammate left behind.
Congratulations, everybody. If you were any closer, we all would have died, but we didn't. Well done.
That looks cool. That looks good.
And that's not all.
Guarantee you it's
Tonight
greatly
we can
reduced
also
from what
announce
they
that
were
our
talking
second
about in
attraction,
2019
Stark
though.
Flight Lab will also include some of this amazing talent, including Robert Downey Jr., Anthony Mackie, and Brie Larson reprising her role as Captain Marvel. Fantastic. Together, they will be your flight instructors as you feel what it's like to train like an Avenger. And I'm thrilled to share with all of you tonight that both of these new attractions will be opening in 2028.
Hey.
Gentlemen, I have to tell you, with decency at an all-time low, and discord at an all-time high, thank God we have
Discord.
Imagineers like you and people that are doing beautiful things in the world. So thank you both very much. Let's give it up
Thank
for
you.
Brent Strong, Kevin Feige.
thank you.
All right, good job. All right. Hey, Kevin. Hey, Brent. Good talk. Hi, Neil. Hi, John. I'm back. Good. I'm glad. How's it going?
It's going good.
Good. How was that Larcana tournament that
Well,
you just did? It
nice.
was fast. It came back fast.
It was fast. Yeah, some big dude with a huge muscle.
So that was
Pulled
also a big
Lucky
announcement, by
Diamond,
the
nothing
way,
I
of
could
this
do.
Avengers thing. We haven't heard about
Nothing I
that
could
at
do.
all
It was
since
the 10-year-old, wasn't it?
2019.
She was 9.
Neil Patrick Harris, everybody.
So again, like I said, heavy on DCA. Heavy on DCA tonight. What is that on the screen? It looks like Adventureland.
Well, it's another turn of the carousel here at the Horizons. And we're exploring in ways we never could have dreamed possible.
Alright, this
Just
John
took a
Progress
cruise through
shit
the
is starting to
jungle,
piss me off. Get
where
to
I heard a
the...
new turn of phrase, the backside of water.
Are they... Dude, okay, hold on.
Did you ever hear
Don't...
that one?
Hold on. Hold on.
And now we're driving into Radiator Springs. The highway is crowded with fellow racers doing the same thing. The Disney parks let us explore these stories in all new ways. And as I always say, if you're gonna go exploring, make sure you're led by the best that's ever been.
Hello, D23. Thanks for coming along on all of Indy's adventures. Soon will be time.
I was gonna
for
say,
its
I was
next
gonna
ride,
say you're
and I'm
touching
pleased
Jungle
to share
Cruise,
that for
but
the first time ever, I'm the actual model of the Indiana Jones animatronic, fear of snakes included. I'm excited for you to see his next epic adventure, and I'm coming to Walt Disney World soon.
Okay, so opening date here.
Here to
on
talk about the
Tropical
new
America
Indiana
is
Jones
pretty
attraction coming to
incoming.
Disney's Animal Kingdom. Please welcome Imagineers Michael Hungen and Chris Beatty. Are you set? Hello.
Yeah, opening date definitely incoming.
Welcome, guys. Thank you so much for being here.
Neil, we are so excited to be here with you and the greatest Disney fans in the world. It's great to see you guys. You know, I got to tell you a story. I attended the very first D23 in 2009 as a fan. I was sitting all the way in the back and I was listening. That's right. And I was there, I was listening as they talked about plans to build New Fantasyland. Turns out the creative lead on that project was this guy, Chris Beatty. And so to be here today, partnering with Chris on the
Boardwalk
biggest
Times, by the way,
space
tweeted and said, "We have seen enough.
project
This is
in
already
the
cleared last
history of
night's
Walt
Disney
World,
Entertainment Showcase." I
it is
agree.
quite a full circle moment, I got to tell you.
I 100% agree.
Michael, that means a lot. I'm honored as well. Thank you.
That's wonderful. See, kids' dreams really do come true. Let's talk Indiana Jones. Right off the bat, can you confirm what we just heard from the one and only Harrison Ford?
It is true, all of it. For the first time in a Disney attraction anywhere in the world, Harrison Ford will be the face that you see when Indy appears in our new attraction coming to Disney's Animal Kingdom.
Amazing.
So here's a look at the digital model that we're using to build our animatronics. And as you can see,
I also
that is
I like a
clearly
lot
Harrison's
that they're
face,
putting
right?
animatronics in this, and it's not
Definitely is
screen
Harrison's
based.
face. You know, look, it's been
Like that
it's
a
been
lot,
amazing to
actually.
work with Harrison Ford and have him involved in this project. And the team is they're just huge fans. But it's not the only announcement we have tonight. Michael and I would also like to share the name of the attraction with all of you. Are you
Ooh.
ready?
Yep.
Myth of the
So our
okay,
attraction will
Indiana
be
Jones and the
called
myth
Indiana
of the Jade
Jones
Serpent.
And the myth of the Jade Serpent.
Okay.
I love that.
Looks great. So, you know, this attraction, it's going to blend the thrill and the excitement of a classic Disney Indy story with the rich cultural experience that you find throughout Disney's Animal Kingdom. A park that is dedicated to animals real and imagined, which is important here in a few minutes. You know, and in this case, we're going to explore an ancient Mayan temple with Indy, and we're going to learn all about Mayan culture and how it connects to nature. And right now, as we sit here tonight,
pretty cool.
our teams are actively building the temple entrance. Here's a first look at the facade. It's incredibly detailed and just equally authentic in every way.
Fantastic. So wait, what's going to actually happen once you get inside the temple?
That is a great question. You know, our story takes place in the 1950s, before Indiana Jones and the Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. And according to local folklore, there's a passageway inside the temple that leads to the Mayan underworld. And it's possibly protected by a giant mythological creature. So, you know, Indy naturally wants to check it out.
So we get to follow Indy as he gets up close to this storied artifact when suddenly the myth becomes real and we get sucked through a portal into the underworld. This thing turns into an all-out chase to escape before time runs out.
Nice.
We will face all sorts of dangers like monstrous bats, larger than life scorpions, fire, flame, and of course, snakes.
Why did it have to be snakes?
Well, it does turn out that in Maya mythology, the entrance to the underworld is protected by a giant serpent called Sukan.
Oh,
and you're going to
hell
come
no,
face to
dude.
face with this real-life Sukan
Great.
throughout this Heritage adventure.
Great.
including a confrontation.
I hate
at the end
snakes,
that
by
is
the
just,
way.
It's jaw-dropping in every way.
So our team,
This
our
is
team
gonna freak
excited.
me
They
out.
love this attraction. It's an original Indiana Jones story that will make you feel like you've stepped right into one of his films. Which is a full circle moment for me. As a kid, I remember going and visiting a touring show for Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom through Lucasfilm. And the models and the artwork and all that craftsmanship, what inspired me to start becoming an Imagineer. And now, yeah, I'm here with Michael and the team, and we're actually building an Indiana Jones attraction for Walt Disney World.
That's fantastic. Okay, well, that's a lovely story, Chris, but your ride does sound a little scary. Do you guys have any sunnier news to share with us?
Alien
Well,
encounter.
I can tell you that we are thrilled with the construction of the Tropical America's Land.
Nice.
It's really starting to take shape, as you can see here. And inside the land, we'll have a brand new carousel that features hand-carved animals from some beloved Disney and Pixar stories. Some of you hopefully saw some of
Carrusel de
them in
los
the pavilion this weekend, yeah?
Animalitos.
Well,
If I'm saying
excited
that,
to share
hopefully
that
I'm
we
saying that
actually have
correctly.
22 unique animals on this carousel.
Oh, wow.
Here is a look at the whole gang.
Wow.
They're awesome.
They're
They're awesome.
fantastic.
We're excited, but our friends in merchandise are very excited about this. The carousel is going to be fun for the whole family. A uniquely
That
Animal
Indiana
Kingdom
Jones
take on a
attraction, by the way, is
classic
gonna be
Disney
amazing.
Attraction that really started it all for Walt.
That is remarkable. I cannot wait. Okay, over in another section of this new Tropical America's Land
Kanto.
is a very special house that we all know and love.
White House?
Dude, what is this, bro?
Skylar, what are you doing?
What do you mean? You promised that I could come out as do a number and as one of my favorite animatronics, and I clearly got the chops. Hey, thank you, Phoenicians.
Please don't encourage him. I forgot I promised you that. One too many old congalucious at Trader Sam's. Okay. Okay, what, Skylar, what animatronic are you even supposed to be?
What? Seriously?
Dude.
You Hall of Presidents? I'm Martin Van Buren, baby!
Dude, what?
You're joking.
What are we doing here? What are we
joking,
doing?
Skylar. It's Martin. It's not.
And I jest not, sir.
Okay, yeah, we're in the middle of a segment. I've got Chris and Michael here.
Oh, yes. Good morrow to you both, gentlemen. Hi. Do you know that I'm actually on the $20 bill? You should check your wallet.
That is incorrect.
Well, agree to disagree. Here, scoochies.
Skylar.
For a second. They used to call me old Kinderhook.
Get out.
Okay.
They did
Play
call
my
me-
music.
What are you...
Conclusion.
That was a long time to spend on that gag. Where was I? Right, Encanto. Let's go. Please welcome the award-winning writer and director of Encanto and the chief creative officer of Walt Disney Animation Studios, Jared Bush. Hello, sir.
By the way, it's very interesting to me that we have gotten no Josh D'Amaro so far.
I cannot believe you guys got King Candy. That's so cool.
Yes, the one and only. So, Jared, welcome back to the Honda Center for night 2 of D23. Heard you had a great time last night.
Who was here last night? Anybody? Yeah, I had the best time. We had a sneak peek of all of our upcoming films. Hexed, that's out this year. A little movie called Frozen 3.
Nice.
Yes, our new movie Clay, and of course, near and dear to my heart, Zootopia 3. Yeah, and I got to share them all with the best bands in the world. So
As
thank
you can
guys so
see,
much.
everybody is going crazy
What's
for
it
the
like
upcoming
working with the Imagineers
movies.
to turn those films into theme park experiences?
I mean, honestly, it's like a dream beyond a dream to be able to step into a world that you helped imagine with characters that you helped create. It's emotional and wildly exciting, and I think it's part of Walt's hope for Disneyland, bringing films off the screen and into the real world. And this new Encanto ride is part of that legacy. Just picture the most quintessential classic Disney attraction, and this is it.
Nice.
And it is my great pleasure to reveal the name, which is Antonio's Fiesta de Encanto.
There it is. So it is Antonio themed. I've been saying this for
the cherry on
years.
top is that all of the original actors of La Familia Madrigal are back. Yes.
I've been saying
and
this
we
for
had
years
the
that it
best
needs to be
time
Antonio's
returning to
room.
life in
I'm so glad that it is.
And
Thank
I believe we have
God.
a clip of them in the booth. Should we show it? You want to see it? Let's see
Okay,
it.
let's show the clip here.
No pressure.
Okay. Whoa. Please.
Oh shit,
clap.
sorry.
Hey, Casita. These guests.
Fuck.
Please. Don't
There we
clap.
Hey, Casita. These guests.
I'm gonna have to refresh. Hold on a second. You're not gonna be able to see the clip. I just have to refresh the stream. Hold on. Hold on a minute. I accidentally clicked pause. Come on. There we
Does
go.
anybody know whose donkey this is in the bathroom?
On it.
It's sort of a perfect film to take all of these colors and excitement out of and allow audiences to immerse themselves within it.
A lot of butterflies in here. Oh, aren't they beautiful?
On behalf of the family Madrigal, we hope you had a great time.
Adios, familia. Bye.
I'm excited for that. I'm very
Let's
excited
talk
for
about
that.
the
Long
attraction
overdue.
itself. Jared, what's the story with this one?
Okay, so first you are literally in Casita, which is a living house. And this day is Antonio's gift day, which is a very special moment in the life of the Madrigals. It's the day that they are given their special magical talent.
Doesn't
And
that happen in the
Antonio's
movie?
gift is communicating with animals, which is perfect for Animal Kingdom. I've seen somebody there trying to talk to the monkeys, so you know who I'm talking about right now. But we are invited into Casita to celebrate Antonio. With
So
all of his
it's just
family and
taking
now
place
his
in the movie.
extended animal family.
'Cause that's the
And one of my
exact
favorite
timeline of
parts
the
was
film.
Working with the Imagineers to explore the house, to ride through Casita, hearing the music of Encanto, seeing the family using their gifts, getting to celebrate with Antonio in his room. You guys nailed it.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Jared. I think one of the things I'm most
So it's
excited
literally just taking place in the events of the film.
So, you know, what's great about this attraction is Casita has assembled all these different pieces of furniture.
It's still gonna be good. I mean,
sofas
it's
and
not gonna be
chairs and
bad by
even a
any means.
piano, and combine them to take us through the house. And it's going to feel alive. It's going to react like a character to itself as we go from room to room and really express everything that's happening around you. And here is a first look at a new piece of concept art that will really give you a sense of what it's like to journey through Casita. Here you can see how Casita is using this amazing vehicle. We're going to find our way upstairs into Antonio's room, which has transformed into this incredible rainforest. And it's going to be filled with animals of all shapes and sizes.
The scale of Antonio's room is incredible, and there are more than 50 animals throughout the entire attraction. Awesome. Here's a first look at some of them in action.
I don't know what he's doing to the capybara, but that's okay. They're so cute.
It's cute.
All right.
By the way,
so look,
Scott
we partnered
Gustin
with
just
our
tweeted
Parks
that
Animal Sciences team
in
to
the
make
picture, one
sure
of the
that
pictures
all
in
of these figures are
Imagineering, there was
accurate
the
to Columbia.
a
And
new
we're excited to
coaster
share,
picture that we haven't
another
seen
piece
yet.
of
That is
news, Michael,
100%
that
Villains
there's
Land
no
coaster,
height
by the way.
requirement
Go
for
to
this
Scott. Go
attraction.
to
So
sorry,
it's gonna be
Drew.
a great experience for the entire family.
Drew on Twitter. Go to Drew Smith if you want to see that picture.
That's really exciting, like an old school classic.
definitely
ride for the
Male-
whole
here,
family.
I'll show you.
Sounds
I'll show you
awesome.
this picture. Hold on.
I can't help but
Here,
notice
this right here. This is 100%
you didn't
Maleficent's
talk about Bruno.
castle. And there's another music performance. No? Okay, good. I don't have to mute the stream. Okay.
Right. I always forgot that. Okay, once again, let's hear it from my special guests, Jared, Michael, and Chris. Thank you guys for joining us tonight.
Thanks,
let's hear it,
everybody.
Bob.
Thanks, you guys.
No opening date though. That's interesting.
All
That's
right,
kind of interesting,
now
right? No opening
it
date.
is time to travel from an enchanted
Unless I, for
family
some
in
reason,
Colombia
I don't
to a
think I missed
magical
it.
family in Mexico. And to celebrate,
Coco in
here to
DCA.
perform La Llorona from Coco. Give it up for our next musical guests, iconic Grammy-winning artist,
never mind,
Los Lobos.
Not as many opening dates as I for sure thought we were gonna. I mean, 100% talk about Tropical Americas, but I thought we were also gonna get an opening date. But I mean, I guess it's not ready for that yet. I mean, I shouldn't say all I know because I do know. I do know a few things. I do know 100% that Monsters Inc. is getting a opening date tonight. By the way, somebody tweeted on Twitter and said, "Why did Joe Rody coming out to fix the animatronic make me tear up?" He didn't though. That's the thing. That straight up didn't happen. Like, are we watching the same stream? I don't think that straight up just didn't happen. I'm sorry. By the way, there's a mariachi band on stage right now playing the one of the songs from Coco. So, yeah, this is one of the things that they put in here to max out the time, because filler, and I can't play it because it'll get the stream claimed. So far, there's been some banger announcements. There's been more announcements than I thought. I'm not shocked by the amount of like non-opening date timeframes, just because like I didn't think whether we were gonna be getting a lot of that stuff, and I'm also not shocked at the amount of non-Disney World stuff. The Yeti thing shocks me, and the other thing that shocks me is the no time frame given for Encanto and Indy. Maybe not an opening date per se, but like just a time frame of opening. That's also pretty surprising to me. But yeah, the number one thing that's shocking so far is that Yeti thing. This Indiana Jones I'm very excited for. I'm very excited for that. That's gonna be really, 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 really cool. It's gonna be really cool. Also, I should say that the Space Mountain announcements it was amazing for Paris. Amazing. I've never been to Disneyland Paris, so I have no plans to go to Disneyland Paris. Amazing though, because that Space Mountain is probably the best in the entire world. So amazing for Disneyland Paris. Good for you
To the
guys.
stage, joined by Imagineer Emo O'Brien.
Emo O'Brien, what a name.
Hello again. Well, all right, we just talked about Disney's first Encanto attraction, which is terribly exciting. And on top of that, you guys are working on the first Coco ride anywhere
Yeah, in
the
DCA.
world. So what can you tell us about the progress that you're making?
We are so thrilled about everything that's happening at Disney California Adventure. You just heard the fantastic update on Avengers Campus. We have Avatar coming in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And we are bringing one of my favorite stories to the park, Coco. Like you just heard about with Encanto, this will be another classic Disney attraction for the whole family.
Nice.
That's right. And so last night we heard Coco 2 is well underway. So, of course, we are working closely with Pixar to ensure that our attraction fits in well with both the original film and the new one.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Yep. Yep. So, Coco, what people love about it is full of the color and texture that are core to the vibrancy of the culture of Mexico. That really pulls everybody in.
Completely. And then further, it's really the music of the story that connects us all in an emotional experience.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know about all of you, but the first time I saw Coco, I was literally a puddle of tears. When Mama Coco began to sing Remember Me, I thought I was going to crumble and melt into my seat, and I'm not really sure how I got out of the theater. And I don't even really cry.
No, she really does not.
I am. I cry all the time. I cry to Coco. I get it.
Well, it's that kind of emotional connection that we want to bring into this experience. So our attraction will celebrate all of the things that we love about Coco, the characters, the music, the culture, and most importantly, the love of family that is shared through generations.
Our story picks up about a year after the original film, where we'll join Miguel as he thinks back on his incredible journey.
So we will enter through a museum, a Casa Museo, and it is dedicated to the music of Miguel's great-great-grandfather, Hector Rivera. You can see that there. Right?
Okay.
And then
that
let's
makes
take
no
a look
sense.
at the experience on board the attraction.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we will travel by boat through the story, visiting the land of the dead in Miguel's memory.
The land of the dead feels like a perfect location to bring to life at a Disney park.
Agreed. And memories.
Okay, I'm just straight up gonna say this is a dumb story. It's a really stupid story. First off, who's gonna believe Miguel when he comes back and he's like, hey, this, like, Ernesto did all this shit? Like, no one's gonna believe that. I always thought the ending of Coco was weird with, like, the whole shunning of Ernesto de la Cruz. Like, who's gonna believe a kid that's saying that he traveled to the land of the dead? No one. You know what I mean? So, like, why are they all of a sudden gonna switch up and then celebrate Hector? Like, that's just not realistic. And I know, obviously, it's not realistic for a kid to... That doesn't make any sense. Second, so it's Miguel's memory of the land of the dead. That's just forcing us to go back to the land of the dead. What if instead of following Miguel, what if we're just on our own adventure through the land of the dead? That makes more sense. I don't know. That seems like a weird story to me.
It's full of fun and surprises. And this ride, just like Encanto, will be available for everyone because it too has no height requirement.
Nice.
And no lap bar, so people are going to be jumping off of it.
That's important for the young ones and for parents. All right, let's go from one favorite story to another as we head across the Atlantic to Disneyland Paris. It feels like everything that we have been talking about is
There's a
first
lot
in
of
some way,
Disneyland
because
of
you're also
overseas stuff
working
tonight.
on the very first Lion King ride anywhere in the world. Yeah.
Okay.
How's that going?
Well, our very first Lion King
You gotta be careful with
attraction
this
is
one.
going to be such a great fit for
Be
parents.
careful with this
I was
one.
just there a few weeks ago, and I had a chance to watch our Rhythm of the Pride Lands show, which is based on the Lion King. And
great.
everyone there, it was like absolutely packed, kind of like this. And everyone was completely into the music and the characters. I really just can't imagine how excited the guests will be to have the chance to experience the very first Lion King attraction.
It's crazy to me that there's been no Lion King attraction
You
before
crying the whole
this.
time because it's
before this
also a
one.
music thing.
Maybe I am a crier.
The new ride is based on the classic animated film, right?
Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
We will
thank
be inviting all
God.
of you into the Pride Land.
Thank God, because
at
in the
Disney
original
Adventure
like
World.
concept art, it was
This
based
new
on
attraction
the
is a retelling of Simba's journey
live
from
action.
cub
So
to
thank
king,
God
the
they
happy
changed that.
times
Thank
and
God.
the not so happy times. And that includes Simba's final confrontation with Scar.
But this is
a brand
exactly
new
what a Lion
take
King
on that
attraction should
scene,
be. So thank
which we're
God.
showing here
This is gonna
for
be
the
so
very
good.
first time.
This is gonna be so good.
That looks amazing.
Yeah, this is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be
The Lion King is
incredible.
one of my favorite all-time favorites too. I'm really looking forward to this one. That's going to be fantastic. A flume ride in Paris.
The best.
Ali, Emo, thank
Yeah,
you
it's
both
never
so much
been
for
done
being here.
before.
We really appreciate you sharing all this great info with us.
Thank you.
Dude's pretending
For
that
now, I'll
Splash
bid you
Mountain
adieu.
wasn't a thing.
Sorry, folks.
What is
Why
happening?
don't you guys go backstage? Tech booth, is everything okay?
Sending someone out right now.
Okay, thank you.
Oh,
Sorry,
this
guys.
is-
Give it a second.
This is Wreck-It Ralph. Is this that Wreck-It Ralph attraction that's coming to like Tokyo or something? Yeah, it is. That was cool.
Oh, better. Jack, you fixed it. Oh, wait a minute. I get it. Fix It Felix. Amazing. The actual
Dude, can I just say
It
the Fix
Felix
Felix song goes
is
so
in the
fucking
house.
hard?
No, I still haven't found wardrobe, but the lights went out and I thought I could help.
Then why are you dressed like Fix
I
It
think this is
Felix?
coming to Tokyo
I'm not.
or
But,
Paris.
I mean, now that you mention it, I suppose this does read a little.
Dude,
Felix.
imagine we get the
I can literally
Wreck-It
read
Ralph attraction
a
that was
little
rumored
Felix
like
on your shirt.
10 years ago in the Stitch Theater.
It's upside down to me, Neil.
Okay, whatever. Since you're here and for some
No way,
reason
that's
holding
what
a
this is,
tiny
right?
golden hammer.
It's
sit
the
down.
overseas
Is there anything
ride.
that you've been told about the new Wreck-It Ralph ride coming to Tokyo Disney?
Yeah,
Well,
yeah. Okay,
oh.
I was gonna say.
What I can tell you is this. The ride is called Sugar Rush Sweet Rescue, and I've heard there is a top secret logo.
Yeah, it's right behind us.
Well, I'll be a spoiler alert. I'm a grown-up.
So, Jack, what else have you heard?
A lot. But you have to promise, Neil, this stays between you, me, and my 14,000 new friends.
And everyone watching on Disney Plus.
Yes, them too. All right, this ride is going to transport you into the world of Wreck-It Ralph, where you have to help Ralph and Vanellope by restoring the sugar bugs to their original forms.
Oh, what's a sugar bug?
Something
Oh,
that
so it's
needs
a
to be
shooter.
restored to its original form.
Okay.
Keep up, Neil.
My bad.
However,
Dude, what
be on the
is
lookout for
that?
that
Oh, it's an
mean old King
animatronic.
Candy.
Okay.
Well, Jack, I know I can't wait to jump into Sugar Rush when it opens next spring.
I'm excited too. Now, is wardrobe this way?
Nope.
No? Okay, well, great.
Jack McBrayer, everybody! So 2026 is a very special year because it marks the 20th anniversary of one of the most popular
Cars.
films in Pixar history.
Yeah, Cars.
Are there any Cars fans in the
Yes,
house?
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a Cars fan. Yes, sir.
Ka-chow! I thought so. Well, earlier this week, you probably heard that Disney is expanding its collaboration with F1 into the world of cars. And there is so much more Cars love on the way, including 2 new attractions at the Magic Kingdom in Florida. Here to talk more about those,
Yep.
please welcome back Michael Hunjan, joined
go.
by
This is the Piss and
Imagineer
Peak stuff
Jason Grant. I'm a hugger.
I'm excited for Piston Peak. I'm very excited for Piston Peak.
All right.
I'm more I could
seems
care
like
less
you're
about Tom
quite
Sawyer
busy
Island, to
at
be
Walt
honest.
Disney World these days. Tell us more about these Cars attractions coming to the Magic Kingdom.
Well, I'm really excited to work on Cars because, the movie holds a really special place in my heart. My son, Miles, he was a huge fan of the movie. In fact, there he is. And his first ever Disney meet and greet was right across the way here in Cars Land. So I know from personal experience how powerfully families really connect with these characters.
That's amazing.
Our expansion at the Magic Kingdom is an extension of the Frontierland story that celebrates the rich legacy and the spirit of America's national parks. Hopefully some of you guys stopped by the pavilion this weekend. Yeah, awesome. Well, you've seen the Piston Peak model. It is full of mud flats and rivers and geysers, trails, and so much more. And the best part
it's
is
gonna
that
be
all
really
these
cool.
natural
Really, dude,
wonders
I'm
will
really
come
excited for
alive
Piston
through the
Peak.
adventurous spirit and the humor and the heart of Lightning, Mater, and all their friends, including Miss Fritter from Cars 3.
Ah.
Well, this is your first look at a new piece of concept art for one of the 2 attractions in Piston Peak. It's called Miss Fritter's Daredevil Spin-Along. And now, if you don't know her, Miss Fritter is a demolition derby with a larger-than-life personality. And in our attraction, she takes center stage as a huge school bus-sized animatronic hosting her wildest demolition derby yet.
Wow,
It's
yeah,
gonna be awesome.
there's no missing that bus. All right, so what about your second attraction? I feel like I'm gonna am I gonna feel like a real race car?
Absolutely, you are. We're creating an off-road race at Piston Peak that we're announcing tonight is going to be called Cars Ridge Run Rally. There's the logo right there.
Logos aplenty.
Yeah, it's very beautiful. We're going to find out who's the wildest racer in the wilderness as each car...
Nice.
Sorry. We have a truckload of puns. No worries.
Nice.
Yes. And as each car is competing for the fastest lap in the wilderness. We're going to take a look at some of our concept art right now. This is how we're going to start the race. You're going to head off into wilderness for a climb up the mountain. It's going to be really thrilling all the way up to the top, but it's just going to be a little bit bouncy. Then once you reach the peak, it's going to be completely covered in snow. And I'm really excited to see this at night because I can't wait to see how it sparkles under the moonlight.
Wow.
Then you're going to race your way down Piston Peak. It's going to be a series of camelback humps. And it was a little bouncy on the way up. It's going to be really bouncy on the way down. So you're going to want to make sure you hold on tight. And then lastly, you're going to make a run through our geyser field. These geysers are going to chase you all the way to our largest geyser, one that we call Old Tank Full. And then you're going to... sorry, we had to.
There's more where that came from.
Yes. Wait, did I say truckloads already?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Anyways, so you're going to circle up to the top of the geyser, and then it's a sprint down through the finish line where Lightning and Mater are going to await you, providing live play-by-play of all of the action.
Shout out to our team. They're amazing. And as you can see, construction is fully underway. Not that anybody here has noticed from the Big Thunder Mountain queue.
That's my
Neil,
favorite seat.
You know, theater in the round. We call this Imagineering in the round.
Nice.
We're working with our friends at Pixar to bring this fun and wild Cars world to life in all new ways. And when we're finished, this will be a new type of racing experience, unlike anything we've ever done anywhere else in the world. We are so thrilled.
I'm so thrilled and can't wait to see it. Michael, Jason, thank you for all these new details and reminding us why we love cars so much. Now, before we leave the racing world tonight, we have one more special surprise as we celebrate all things cars. There is a new show coming to Disney Plus and Disney Junior called Cars Lightning Racers.
It's pretty cool.
The series has been created
No opening
especially
date,
for
though, for
younger fans. and it follows Lightning McQueen as he
I
gears
really
up
thought
for
we were gonna
all
get a
new
Piston Peak
adventures
Lightning
in
or
Radiator Springs
Piston Peak
with
opening.
Mater and their friends. Tonight, I am thrilled to share with you that this series will feature a new original song from an artist who's been a part of the Cars family from the very first
Rascal
Green
Flatts.
Flag
Come on,
2
man.
decades ago.
Come on.
Here to perform Built to Last, her new song from the show.
Oh,
Please
Sheryl
welcome
Crow.
Grammy-winning artist Sheryl
Yeah,
Crow.
yeah. That's cool. That's cool. I really thought we were gonna get a Piston Peak opening date or opening time frame. That's kind of disappointing to me, but at least we got new information about it. I mean, it's nowhere near opening, so I mean, I guess it kind of makes sense. Like I keep saying, a lot of this stuff is going to, like, Monsters Inc. is going to be open next year. Like, they fast-track the shit out of that. But, like, a lot of this stuff at Magic Kingdom, specifically, like, Villains Land isn't going to be open until 2030 or 31. And then the Cars thing isn't going to be open until, like, 29. So, like, I guess it kind of makes sense. Sheryl Crow is performing right now, in case if anyone's wondering. If anyone happens to be curious. I love Cars. I'm very excited for Cars to be re-released this year in theaters, because it's going to be re-released for its 20th anniversary. I'm very excited for that. I'm going to buy tickets as soon as it goes available, actually. We're almost 2 hours into this. It usually goes a little bit over 2 hours, so I think we still got, if they're going to do the Figment announcement, it's probably going to be the last one, because people will go wild for that. Again, even if the Figment thing isn't announced tonight, I guarantee you that they're working on a Figment ride. So even if it's not announced tonight, it would be announced at some point, and I don't see why. If it's not announced on it, I will be livid, because there's literally no reason why it shouldn't be announced tonight. Monsters Inc. too. Monsters Inc. They'll talk about Monsters Inc. and then also talk about Avatar. So there's like 3 things still that they need to get to at least. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
How about we go back to where it all started? Can we do it?
Some real gone right now. Come on now. Oh hell yeah! Unfortunately, I can't play this on the stream because it's copyrighted, and I will get claimed for it. But they're playing "Real Gone," which is a great song from Cars 1. Let's check Twitter here. U.S. parks in such stupid conditions. We're announcing repairs. That's pretty funny. Let's check Twitter here. Let's see what's going on. U.S. parks in such stupid conditions that we're announcing repairs at D23. Well, yeah, it was a little flat and short because they just don't have anything to tell us right now. Oh, Ridge Run Rally. Triple R. Triple R. Triple R. Bob Gurr Yeti. Yes, please. Oh, there's arguments going on. Let's see. Here's the. This isn't possible. Frontierland doesn't just represent a physical location. It represents a time period. A time period that's 50 years before cars even existed. You're arguing for realism when one of the attractions in this area, the park, is talking animals and the other is ghosts and spirits. I don't even know where to begin this. Oswald when he discovers Mickey. Alright, is Rogue One still happening? It is. We've got 4 minutes left on the stream. Dude, imagine they cut off the stream because they went over. Disney Play, dude. D23 in shambles when they cut, when they don't even live stream the full thing. Oh, they're putting more time on the clock. What I'm referring to right now is this over here. You see this right here? We got 9 minutes left, which is not accurate. All right, cruise ship time. Cruise ship time.
Make the final spin on our carousel of progress.
Final spin.
The present meets our future, and possibilities.
Dude, you still got Monsters Inc. to talk about. So that's not the final spin.
Our ovens to 975, and our course towards the horizon. Here to
Josh Amaro is probably going to come out and talk about the
Please welcome
stuff, right?
Imagineer
like
Claire Weiss.
This is not the final spin. I'm going to be fucking livid if they don't talk about Monsters Inc.
Thank you.
So
and
you guys have been pretty
Figment.
busy lately.
There's no reason not to announce this stuff. You've got Sheryl Crow doing 2 songs, but you don't have enough time in your broadcast to talk about Monsters Inc., Monstropolis, like _1 thing being built right now in Disney World, and Figment, the thing we've been asking for since 2002. 2.5 hour broadcast. You don't have time for that. Fuck off.
It
hasn't happened yet, so I can't get mad yet.
Our first ever ship in Asia, the Disney Adventure.
Nice.
Fuck the Disney Adventure. Such a shitty ship. Sorry,
And as all
it's
of
really
you
bad.
know, we love the West Coast at Disney Cruise Line. So,
Huh? No, you
we are
don't.
excited to announce we are doubling the number of cruises sailing here from Southern California.
So there's gonna be 2. There's gonna be 2 more. Because you do like none.
Right out of the port of San Diego.
Nice.
So that means all of you will have access to one of our beautiful ships for years to come.
Dude, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
We have an incredible lineup for summer 2027. The Disney Wish is going to Europe for her first time ever.
Ooh.
Okay, that's
and
interesting.
visiting all new ports of call. And to top it all off, the magic and the wonder are returning to Alaska.
Nice. Magic is going back.
Those are
Nice.
definitely on my bucket list.
Same.
It is honestly an incredible time to be a Disney Cruise Line fan.
It's not that surprising,
So that
though.
brings
They
us to our
pretty much do that every
the
year.
next year's edition, the Disney Believe.
Yes.
We've heard some
Talk
things,
about, like,
but what can you tell us about this ship?
ports,
So,
maybe in
the
like New
Disney
York,
Believe
please.
is the 4th ship in our Wish class, and she's really going to bring to life her own signature identity. This ship celebrates belief in magic, in family, the power of nature, and believing in yourself. And all of the stories we'll tell on board are really tied together by this core Disney belief of believing in something fantastical, which includes the character adorning our bow, who I am excited to announce will be Tinkerbell.
Nice. Nice. Love it.
That doesn't have anything to do with the theme.
And then
What
on
is-
to the stern.
Okay.
Drum roll.
Yeah, that's more like it. That's more like it. That makes sense.
We're going
Fucking
of course,
Tinkerbell
to
with
infinity and beyond with Woody and
believing in
Buzz.
family,
And they're
believing in
actually
okay.
drawing believe on the back of the ship, and they're using crayons because, of course, they're toys.
Of course.
Buzz and Woody though,
And
that's
then
cool.
finally into the grand hall.
Wait a minute, Claire.
Yeah?
I've heard we have a special guest who knows a thing or two about the high seas to help with this big
Jack
announcement. Give
Sparrow.
it up
Wow.
for Captain Jack.
Okay. All right.
Hey, y'all.
Hi. Hi. Sorry. Please.
You finally got your wardrobe, and I get it. You're Captain Jack Sparrow. Captain who? We're doing this again? This what? Neil. Jack, stop. You're 100% dressed like Captain Jack Sparrow.
Neil, a fella can't wear an elongated vest and a tricorn hat without being accused of piracy? Neil.
But the compass?
Well, I'm easily lost, hence my never-ending search for the wardrobe department.
Why do you have a sword?
I had a coupon. I say, did I miss the big announcement? The one about Moana being the new Grand Hall icon?
No, we haven't said that yet.
Good. Mum's the word. You can trust me, Claire. Well, up to find the
Wardrobe department. Yes, we
That's
know.
Right. North.
Nope.
Got it. Bye.
Well,
I am so sorry, Claire.
no worries. I guess the rooster is out of the basket.
Yes.
So, I am excited to officially announce that Moana will be the Grand Hall icon on the Disney Believe.
Cool.
Amazing.
Yes. Hers is an epic adventure story that is all about exploring the seas.
Right,
and
about
believing
believing.
in yourself.
Right.
So she couldn't be a more perfect fit for this ship, and I cannot wait for you all to see her in person.
But wait, that's not all you have to share with us tonight, right?
Nope. We also have an entirely new class of ship for Disney Cruise Line that will debut starting in 2029.
Okay.
And this is such a cool size. It's right in the middle of our classic ships and our newer ones. And this gives us some really amazing opportunities to visit
Okay.
new places and new people we just haven't before.
So a little bit of a
And
smaller
we
ship. I
actually
like
have
that a
preview
lot.
of that new class of ship tonight that we haven't shared with anybody yet.
Nice.
I
Shall we
like
take a
that
look
a
at it?
lot.
All
Because
right, roll-
I'm not a
roll
big
the
fan
video.
of the
Let's see it.
huge ones.
way you shape a line.
From sketches and finished drawings, thinking ahead and creating new attractions for months and years to come. We keep moving forward, opening up new doors, doing new things, because we're curious. And curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. We're just getting started.
So cool. So cool, right?
Yeah, that was one of those teasers.
It's a
I see
teaser.
how you do. All right, Claire, thank you for being with us tonight. Best of luck to
Okay,
you
so
as you
my
create
prediction was
Believe
right.
and beyond. Let's give it up for
They
Claire
talked
Weiss,
about the
everybody.
Believe, and they talked about a new
Can't wait.
Thank you so much.
the new class. Cool, incredible.
Okay.
So it's just over now, right?
So, one of the most popular films in the 21st century is getting its first official land when Monstropolis
Monsters, Inc.
debuts at Disney's
Oh,
Hollywood
shit.
Studios.
Yeah, it's not over. It's not over.
Check this out.
Welcome, welcome, welcome to Monstropolis. Come on down, we'll show you around. It's the friendliest town there is anywhere. Do you remember how it used to be? We were scary and mean. Sorry, folks, it's true. Look at us now.
Is this the song from the show? This is the song from a new song from the show. This is definitely the song from the show.
You don't believe me, I see it in your eyes. You think this little monster must be telling me lies. But we don't lie here, monsters never do. Just give us a chance, we'll show it all to you. You'll love Monstropolis.
It's weird to me that they waited this long for the monsters thing because, like, we knew that this was going to be announced. Like, why wasn't this one of the first things that they talked about?
Monstropolis and
No Abu
D23
Dhabi
love
either.
you too.
Like, what are we doing? No Abu Dhabi. Why do they
Okay,
refuse to
Michael and
say
Chris are back
anything about
to
Abu
talk
Dhabi?
Some monsters. Hey, you know, I really
Like,
that
maybe,
song.
I don't know,
Can you tell us a little bit about
maybe
that?
it's just not
Really
happening.
good, right? Well, what you just heard is
You know,
Welcome
No
to
Villains Land. I didn't think that they were
It's a
talking about
brand new song.
anything about
was
Villains
written
Land.
by the one and only Randy
Figment is the
Newman.
last thing that's announced, if it's announced tonight.
It is the first song Randy has ever written specifically for a
But
Disney theme park. How
Villains
cool is
Land
that?
doesn't surprise me.
And we asked Randy to write this song because, well, Welcome to Monstropolis
Or
is
No Villains
also
Land
the
doesn't
name
surprise
of our new theater show inside the Monsters, Inc. land. So in this new signature show, the monsters they've graciously invited us humans into their world to show us that, you know what, we're kind of more alike than you might think. Now, Mike and Sully, well, they're our hosts. And, you know, Sully has been working on a small, very homespun show. But then there's Mike, who, as you all know, he is ever the showman. And he has a few surprises up his sleeves. And hopefully this doesn't bring down the house, which is kind of what he's hoping for.
And with the monsters opening up their doors to humans, everyone is really excited to welcome us. Well, almost everyone.
Humans, we look forward to welcoming you to Monstropolis.
Which we might regret.
Stop saying that. Humans aren't toxic.
D2319 in progress.
A D2319 is not a thing. You can ignore that.
That doesn't seem like it's going to end well.
Okay, so the CDA is not
No, it will.
very happy
We
with us being
promise
there.
everything will be just fine.
And you know, that's just one piece of the Monstropolis experience. This land is alive with all kinds of dynamic movements that you'd expect from a world where Mike, Sully, and all the monsters live and work. You know, the team is incredible. They're moving really, really fast. Chris, should we
They're
show them
moving,
that sneak peek
yeah,
behind the
incredibly
construction walls?
fast.
Yeah, sure, absolutely. So, all right, here we go. Let's take a look at this land as it stands today. That's the Glob Theater there on the right, and which is the home of our new show that we just talked about. And as we move down the street, you'll see Archie's Scare Pig Pizza. along with the Monsters
Oh, a
University
new pizza place, okay.
Alumni Club. Now, inside the Alumni Club is the Elite Scarers Club, and it's where we honor the legendary scarers from years past. Next door is the Scareporium. So if you're visiting Monstropolis, you want to grab that human or that great souvenir to remember your trip to Monstropolis, well, that's going to be the place to go. Cool.
And then we have an experience we know that all of you in this room have been looking forward to for 25 years. It is Harryhausen's restaurant.
Yeah.
Yes. This is the iconic location of Mike and Celia's ill-fated date from Monsters, Inc.
Yeah.
And of course, Sushi
That's gonna be
Chef,
cool.
he's
That's gonna be a
there in
cool-
person. What you're
cool
seeing is an early look at him in action
No
inside
way.
our figure shop. He's awesome. This
That's gonna be a
restaurant
really
is going to feature a
cool,
menu unlike anything else that we offer.
That's gonna
at
be a
Walt
really
Disney
cool
World.
thing.
It's going to be a great place to bring your schmoopsy poo for that romantic meal.
I cannot wait. I love sushi.
All right, so that brings us to something that we are extremely excited about.
The
And
opening date?
It's been a long time in the
Oh,
making.
the door coaster.
Let's go inside the Monsters, Inc. factory and door vault coaster building.
Yes.
You
This
know,
is gonna
we were
be-
just with the team the other day.
This
and
is
they
going to be
showed us
one of the
this
coolest
amazing work
things
in
that
progress animatic,
has opened
and
at
Michael
Disney
said,
in
"Look, we've got to take it
a
with us in
very,
2023."
very long time.
It's
This is going to be
incredible.
better than
It's truly
Tron. This is going to be better
You
than
are
a
gonna
lot
be
of
lifted
coasters that have
40
opened
feet
recently.
in the air in 4 seconds and then launched into the vault.
This is gonna be
this is going to be
awesome.
mind-blowing. It's just incredible. And while the door coaster, well, we're still working through and prepping it for human ridership, the rest of the land is looking really, really good. And
Yeah.
so we were thinking, well, why don't we just open it early? Like, say,
next year.
Yeah, we knew that.
Nice.
Or I knew that. I mean,
Right. Well,
not that
we can't wait to
surprising.
welcome you into Monstropolis. So open your closet doors and make your way in.
Let me just spray them again.
What? No, no, no. Humans aren't toxic, remember?
Right. Not toxic.
That CDA agent's number is 62389.
Seriously?
What's the date for June 23rd? Wednesday. Okay, never mind. I was going to say maybe it's opening. Dude, okay, so we don't get an opening date? What are we doing?
2 years since my decree of a land shrouded
We
in
don't get an
mire.
opening date on the Figment's not being announced. We don't get an opening date for Monsters.
Come forth and speak.
Why did we get an opening year? They would do.
Mira. I'm here. But please. do
I know
not
they didn't have
worry.
anything to announce, but I didn't know
could
they
never
had
forget
not.
about you.
Dude, why are we not announcing Monsters Inc?
I assure you, I am not worried, for I know you will be sharing
Okay.
more. But
Bullshit.
bitterness
Why are we not
souls are
announcing
the
Monsters?
patient kind.
Why are we not
So
announcing the
do
opening
hurry
date? We
and
knew that it was
speak of the
opening next
wicked
year.
magic
That's not a surprise.
I think I can do that.
Come on,
In fact,
man.
I know two people who are absolutely perfect for the job. Everyone, please welcome back Bruce Wan along with Imagineer Carolyn May.
So we're gonna start talking about Villains Land now. Bullshit, dude. Why are we not talking about Monsters Inc. right? Why are we not announcing Monsters Inc? Honestly. So Figment's not gonna be announced today.
Submissions.
Figment's not being announced.
All right.
If we're
All
not
right,
getting
well,
up,
I know I speak for all of Imagineering.
I'm
when I
I'm
say our
shocked that they're
Villains
not
expansion
announcing
at
the
Magic
opening.
Kingdom
Let's
is one of the most
open it
anticipated
early.
projects
That's not
any of us
early.
has ever worked on.
When did you think it was going to be open?
Now-
28, 29? It's
Now,
it's
there have been
halfway
a lot
done.
Of rumors about this land flying around. Shocking. I know. Caroline.
What the
how about
fuck are we
put some of
doing?
those
Like,
to
why
rest?
do they
First off,
refuse to
I believe we have
announce things
decided
anymore
on
at D23? Why are they always like, oh, let's wait until Destination D? You know, let's wait until we can just post it on Twitter and get no crowd response. Like, D23 doesn't mean shit anymore, dude.
And since most of the lands at the Magic Kingdom have land right there in the title, we figured
Fucking pisses me off. We got no opening dates today. None. At least not I'm remembering. This has just been bullshit all night. It's like this is what we're doing. We post pictures of it. Apparently, we don't tell when it's actually gonna open. Fuck this.
New way of seeing them. These aren't villains hiding in the shadows. They're powerful, sophisticated.
By the way, I guarantee you no information about Villains Land.
I find this very dangerous.
That's a guarantee right now. Mark my words. We don't get any new information.
And establish an elevated, elegant tone for the land.
These characters.
Okay, we got some characters. Well, so what?
Are the foundation for an entirely new story in Villains Land.
Tell us the story then.
Creating from the ground.
Tell us the story then. Give us some fucking new information.
Your journey begins when you stray from the safe path and enter the bewitching and foreboding dark forest.
Shit. I paused it by accident. This is horrendous. Like, I knew that we weren't going to get much from Disney World, but I at least thought, hey, maybe we'll get it. Maybe we'll get a thing from Cars. We'll absolutely get an open gate. No, for Monsters, Inc. Silly me. Why would I think we're getting an open gate? You know, it's only D23 fucking weekend. You know? It's only the biggest weekend of your company's entire year. You know? For us fans especially. Why would we announce it then? Shit doesn't make any sense.
And one by one, they have come here to claim it.
We're only going to put today's date in the newspaper, you know, as a teaser for getting more information of it. And you know what we do? We don't get anything. We don't get any new information. Fucking bullshit.
Everything they could wish for. The architecture reflects the style, humor, and fiendish personality of the villain that owns it. And whether it's by promising
Meanwhile, we're stuck on this bullshit about Villains Land. They're saying so many things, yet so little at the same time. We're learning nothing right now.
Villains Land is one of the most ambitious lands we've ever created. It's huge, on the scale of Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. And completely.
So it's not the most ambitious.
Everywhere you look, the villains
Okay, so it's not. It's not the most ambitious then.
The food, the shops, even the landscape itself. And that's before we get to the attractions. You may have heard.
Talk about the attractions, please.
And would you like to hear what they are?
Yes. Please, God, yes.
Well, our first attraction is going to be a thrilling coaster experience.
We knew that. Okay, nothing new. We knew that.
Here, you will encounter Maleficent herself.
Okay, this is new. Okay. Thank God I'm wrong, dude. Thank God.
We're excited to include elements we've never attempted before.
Thank God that I'm wrong about not getting information about Villains Land.
If we're inviting the Mistress of All Evil to
This Monsters Inc. is making me lose my shit right now. I can't believe that we didn't get it. Like, that is complete that's completely idiotic to me.
Into the catacombs beneath the evil queen's palace. Here, you'll come face to face with the magic mirror as he calls you to see things from his unique perspective on the other side of the glass. Once you're in this mirror realm through a mix of
People are saying on Twitter that this parks panel is not great. Well, we knew. I didn't think it was going to be great. You know, it's honestly embarrassing. Years that are not like 2024, where it's like. By the way, why are we playing Hunchback music when Cruella is on the stage? Second, years that are not like 2024, where we're announcing everything at one time, is complete bullshit. Because they just don't have anything to say except updates, right? And then the updates that they're supposed to say, they just straight up don't. And the announcements that are being worked on for months at this point, and they have something to announce, they choose to wait until they can either say it at Destination D, which is the smaller event to D23, or just post it on Twitter because they're afraid to announce it in front of a group of people because they're afraid of the backlash to it. Even though they knew that Figment is a crowd pleaser and that they would get a huge roaring ovation. The Monsters Inc. thing makes no sense to me because why would you say that we're gonna open it early? We're opening next year. You were gonna open it next year this entire time.
And you must be Brutus.
It's actually Bruce, but it's a pleasure to meet you.
Well, such a sweet thought. I wish I could reciprocate. Neil! Yeah, boss.
Like they would never do this, but like honestly, get rid of the fucking Parks panel at this point. It's like you don't announce anything. You just give updates and don't announce actual opening dates anyway. So what's the point of it? Correct me if I'm wrong, but we have not gotten a single opening date tonight. Not one. They've given updates on things we already known about. They given us new concept art, which is all good, all fine. I like new concept art, but that can be a Twitter post. There's a difference between a Twitter post of new concept art versus the opening of a brand new land that would get a huge crowd pop and huge moment. You know, a new concept art can be a Disney Parks blog post. The opening date shouldn't be that. And that's what we're transitioning to. It's stupid to me. We didn't even get opening dates on the stuff overseas that are halfway done at this point. Because I was like, it's going to be heavy on overseas stuff. It's going to be heavy on DCA stuff. And it was, giving stuff that we don't know about. That was cool. Disney World, on the other hand, is complete. The best news of Disney World is Indiana Jones and the Yeti stuff that I don't think is even going to happen. This was an embarrassing one. This one was almost as bad as 2022. Definitely not as bad as 2022, but like almost there. Actually, I'm talking out of my ass. 2022 was atrocious. This is nowhere near 2022. What am I even talking about? This is nowhere near 2022. I shouldn't even say that. 2022, they just legitimately didn't have anything to announce. At least they had some things to talk about here. But the things they had to talk about, they didn't announce the opening date for.
Well, I mean, we already just
And why are we spending so much time on this? Like, what is happening right now?
Before you say something you'll regret. Neil, take. Now, let's go and leave these two to work on the opening of my ride. See? Yes, and all the cars will be full of little dogs. Whoop, whoop. And oh, I brought one of those street musicians to entertain you while you work. What was his name again? Speck? Beck. Oh, well, whatever. You put a dollar in his hat, darling.
Everyone, the iconic Glenn Close.
Yes.
I can't play this. So we're getting Cruella de Vil. We're getting the Cruella de Vil song performed. Instead of the opening date for Monsters Inc., instead of the opening year a little bit for I'm not asking for the date. I'm just talking about the opening year of Tropical Americas. Nothing. Instead, we're getting Sheryl Crow coming out and doing and performing music and having a guy come out and sing Cruella de Vil. Like, what the fuck are we actually doing here, man? Like, what are we actually doing? I was so excited for this year because I was like, this is Figment's year. You know, this is the year where we're finally, because I know something is in development. I know it's being worked on for a fact. Why don't you announce it today? There's no reason for it to not to be announced today. I'm gonna lose it all. I'm gonna fucking lose it. If after this performance they come out on stage and say it's done, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm just gonna end stream. I'm not even gonna do a recap. I'm just gonna end my stream. Mark my words. They come out after this and say goodbye, everybody. We're done. I'm turning off the stream because I'm just gonna lose my mind if that happens. This has been so bad, and this has been atrocious. It really has. Not as bad as 22 though. I have to give them that. Not as bad as 22, but it's not been anything really unbelievably amazing. You know, it's just, God. I don't even know what to say, to be honest. I really don't know what to say. I had all these predictions. I had hearing all this stuff that's going to happen. They've been telling us some of the stuff that's going to happen, right? They showed us pictures of Tropical America in the expo. And you're like, okay, it's going to be announced when it's actually, maybe it's just not going to fucking open. Maybe they're just going to build it and just keep it behind a construction wall. You know? Maybe that's what's going to happen. And then motherfuckers on Twitter want to tell me that Disney's locked in with their fan base. No, they're not. If they were locked in with their fan base, they would actually give us actual announcements of note during the biggest weekend of the company's year. They wouldn't wait to post it on Twitter every time that they have something major to announce. They would do it in front of an arena full of people.
Our very first Disney experience, Disneyland. You all know Disneyland is a promise. As that famous plaque on the front of the park reads, here you leave today and enter a world of yesterday, tomorrow, and fantasy. And over the past 7 decades, this promise has taken many forms, from early expansion to the Disney decade, from a second park to new hotels, to the recent additions of new stories, immersive lands, and new shows. And as we approach Disneyland's 75th anniversary, with an eye towards the horizon and the park's centennial, I think it's time to renew that promise once again in a way that deeply honors the original and imagines the future with optimism.
Don't fucking say that after the shit that you just gave me. Oh! Okay, never mind. Never mind. Are we actually going to get it? Maybe I'm gonna take back everything I say if they announce a certain thing for this.
Soon.
Everything I say is going to be gone if they announce it.
Reimagining Tomorrowland with optimism you all have been longing for.
I will take back everything I say. Everything I just said will be null and void. Please.
Returning to a vista into a world of wondrous ideas, just as Walt described it. New attractions, more open spaces, new places for you to dream about the future. You all know Walt said Disneyland would never be completed, and those words continue to echo down through time. Since he first opened,
everything that I just said will be completely null and void if they announce one thing. All you need to do is just announce. Do not fumble. All you need to do is announce one attraction, please.
Disneyland
please.
As a global icon. And now, we are entering Disneyland's next great chapter.
Dude, please.
Where new generations will continue to relive fond memories of the past and savor the challenge and promises of the future. And it all begins with Tomorrowland.
Please.
So That's our show for tonight.
No.
Thank you for joining us on our Disney Experiences
That's not the show.
Carousel of Progress.
They have one more. They have one
As
more.
we begin travel into our
That's not the
great,
show.
big, beautiful tomorrow.
There's no way that's the show. There's no way. I was gonna. Okay.
Halt, unbeliever. You made me a promise. You swore if I were to host this show, you would restore my favorite animatronic character of all time to his former glory. Behold!
Dude, no! Dude, no way. No way. No fucking way, dude. No way. Dude, I knew that. I knew this. Dude, I knew this was gonna happen. I knew this was gonna happen. I'm freaking. I'm still freaking out.
We
I'm
are taking a new journey into imagination at Epcot with Figment.
Dude, dude, I knew this was gonna. I take back everything that I said. I take back everything that I said. Everything that I said, dude.
I'm so
Holy
happy to
shit.
tell you this. We know how important this is to you. We heard you.
Dude, I
And
knew this
is
was gonna
one more
happen,
way
but
we are
seeing
putting
it on the
you,
stage is.
all of you in the center of everything we do. Okay, that's really it now. Come out, team. Thank you to our incredible host, Neil Patrick Harris. Many thanks.
I can
to
talk
our
about it now.
performers.
I can talk about it now.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you to our Imagineers. Thank you to everyone who worked so hard
Dude, I'm
behind
literally
the scenes
shaking.
to bring this to life. And most of all, my heartfelt thanks to all of you for joining us on our own very carousel of progress. We have so much happening right now. And remember, everything we do, it's all for you.
I'm
Thank you for
shaking.
joining us. And here is back one more time. Good night, everyone.
Dude, my hands are literally God, they're shaking right now. I can't even say. I can't get words out right now, dude. Okay. Okay.
Two turntables and a microphone. Two turntables and a microphone. Bottles of cans and just clap your head.
Okay. I'm actually like. Oh my God. Okay. I need to like compose myself of what just happened. Like okay. Okay, so I can talk about this now because it's been announced. So I've been hearing for like 10 years now, obviously there's been rumors about the Figment thing. And the last couple months, it's been close to a year now. And holy shit, dude. It's been close to a year now that I've been hearing that I've been hearing that a Figment ride is in development to bring to redo the ride. And then a few weeks ago I heard that in the development plans, Dreamfinder. And even though I heard this from a good source, I took it with a grain of salt just because, like, you never know. So, I've been keep saying I obviously, if you were hearing me yesterday and earlier today, I knew that this was happening. I just didn't know if it was going to be announced today or not, because it didn't make any sense to me why they wouldn't. But then when throughout tonight, when they keep over and over and over and over and over again, not like just giving updates, not really announcing any opening dates, which I don't agree. I will contradict myself again, and I will say that everything I said, I stand by, because look, you didn't give us a Monsters Inc. Like, the simplest thing that you needed to do in this panel was give us a Monsters Inc. opening date at least. And they just didn't fucking do that. So, like, okay, whatever. So they start talking about Tomorrowland. And in my mind, just minutes ago, I'm like, they're going to announce a People Mover. And they're kind of hinting at that, right? They didn't say it, but they were hinting at it. So, like, dude, like, look at my hand, bro. Like, so within a matter of like, this is insane if you think about it. Within a matter of minutes, we've gotten a Tomorrowland update in Disneyland and the Dreamfinder returning. Like, are you fucking kidding me? So they didn't say anything, which, like, I didn't expect them to, because this is in development right now. It's not even broken, you know, they're not, Imagineers were just walking the track. Like, they're not ready to talk about this yet. But, like, everything, this is exactly what they were doing in 2024, right? They mention it. So when they say we're bringing back Dreamfinder, I know for a fact that's going to happen. This isn't like the Yeti thing. I know that this is happening. And dude, honestly, I'm trying not to cry right now. I'm trying, like, to keep my composure, and I literally I don't, like, I'm speechless. I'm literally, like, this doesn't happen very often, as you know. I'm literally speechless. I don't know what to say. Like, dude, like, this is the biggest news of my entire life as a Disney fan. This is the biggest Disney news in my lifetime. Like, this is unbelievable to me. This is crazy. I have Blog Mickey pulled up right now, and there's a couple people I need to text, actually. Hold on a minute. I just realized that I can't put my phone on the charger because then the lights would go off. Never mind. Okay, so this is the exact quote. We are taking a new journey. Hold on. We are taking a new journey into imagination at Epcot with Dreamfinder Figment. I'm happy to share this news tonight. We know how it's important to you. We heard you, and this is one more way we're putting you in the center of everything we do. So this is literally them telling us that this is happening. It's in development right now. This is a home run. This is a home run announcement. I will say that the last 3 announcements of tonight were banger. I just don't understand Monsters Inc. thing. I don't understand that. I don't understand why you don't release a opening date. Holy shit, dude. Like Dreamfinder's back. Figment is trending on in the United States right now. New Dreamfinder Figment, what is it? It's gonna, what do you mean? It's the ride. What is it? Fucking idiot. What is it? What do you think it is? Do I need to stand up and throw it back now because I said that I'll do that if they announce Figment? I'm just disappointed that besides the Figment and Tomorrowland stuff, nothing new was announced. But at the same time, the two things, like basically nothing new was announced. But the two things that were announced that they mentioned are absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And I was horrified you were responding to somebody in chat with the fucking... No, it was somebody on Twitter. But, like, I wasn't expecting them to come out with, like, this is all new, like, never before heard stuff. It was all gonna be updates. So, like, at the same time, I can't really, like, get mad, you know? That Figment news, though, saved the night. That Figment news is earth-shattering to me. Like, legitimately, when they announced that, I was trying not to cry. Okay. All right, well, I mean, that's my recap. I mean, what else am I going to say? It's 9:40 at night, and I have to make some calls. I have to make some calls, and there's some people I got to text. So, have a good rest of your night, everybody. Hope you enjoyed